at the announcement. After that, I'm full free.
Guys,
Come over here, you just turn on the safety thing on. Fuck you,
You have your hand right now. You can simulate it.
Not you, him.
Are we already full in this one?
oh.
Some people.
Are we?
Oh, okay.
Because usually a legend has it that if you got
Since you may not be needing Toji today,
Great.
Oh, there's two red wall now.
I'll play as Toji for a little bit, but then later.
Blam. Blam.
Who wouldn't want to
Blam, blam.
snake like Jormungandr?
Okay, I can't look at the stage without crashing. I have to look this way. I can't look at the stage or I'll crash.
I've been there.
It's not like people disable.
Totally fine.
I do, but the problem is like too many people in Aether have like avatar effects, so I keep enabling avatars because y'all have like special effects that I just don't see if I don't enable you.
I limit to like 20 people. You might have to limit to like the closest 10 people.
I feel sorry for Junebug when Anya
You should
goes.
also
I have it limited to 8.
turn off show avatars friends and you what was the actual option? There's two checkboxes. Show friend avatars unchecked. Always override with show avatar. Turn that off too. Like a disease, but it's like really saying that's always after humans.
Only like 50 people
Yeah, I always have everything on.
Baldur's Gate.
I wish I had more spare time to play the game. I'm still on that card.
Okay, I kind of stay on my phone by turning off anti-alias.
Hand menu. Settings.
Hey, Digit.
Yeah, I know. She still wants me to. I still want to stop.
At the bottom are on no.
We never
The last two.
Meeting.
Alright.
Is speaking.
So, not a lot of news for this day, though a couple ones. So, as we've been telling for weeks, we on technically break right now, so it is only social between the two maps. There are no modules happening in this month at all. When this month will be over, we will bring the new subject of how the scheduling work for DMs and how the system will change slightly. Today, I believe there is a magic lesson hosted by Gwydion. First magic lesson he's hosting. So it is all about Fae and Dark Fae. So if you want to assist to it, go to it. After him, I should make a magic lesson myself. Just to teach some basic spell and basic knowledge about how to cast and everything for those who are interested. Next week is the tournament that we will host for any fighter, any combatant who won't be part of it. I will post the bracket and the announcement so we can organize it a bit better. Keep that in mind. Do I have anything else? No, I don't think so. You have anything?
Not really. Not at this moment.
No. Okay. Nick.
I just want to let people know we had a bit of an issue with the Redwall instance. There's going to be 2 open. If you join one, make sure 4Wind is in that map. Do not join the other one. You're going to have to trial and error with that, but until it goes down. Actually, it did go down. There is only one. Never mind. Ignore that.
Oh, okay.
We fixed
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say,
Great job, you fixed the problem. I'll still keep it in mind.
All
Thank
me.
you.
Alright.
We appreciate you all.
I did remember something. Any events that go through in the swamps from now on have to be brought up to a caretaker or a moderator. And if it's approved, it's only one portion of the swamps for the time being. It's not the whole swamp. We want to allow people to RP in there. Some people need to visit the graveyard to collect stuff. Some people want to visit the mage trials. And it's really difficult to do that when there's a chaos or insurgency there every 3 minutes. So if you're going to do it, let one of us know and keep it to a reasonable level. All right?
Y'all remember the announcement I said before? 2-3 times? Please, during this month, there's not an army coming in. There's not an archmage rising up from the dead to attack us from Redwall Swamp. Mostly just hunting and beast. Like, just little really things. Nothing big. Other than that, Mountain, anything?
Nothing from me, just a small note that Caliphx won't be hosting any magic lessons today.
Okay. And yeah, that should be it. You all free to go in map and start role playing.
What did I miss?
Alright, let me get away. I'm leaning, so let me fix that. The fuck was that?
Do you hear in a specific direction? Or do you just keep hearing it constantly?
Am I hearing things? I heard thumping. Oh, was it just me?
I think I know who it was. I think it's that book. Oh, it's not happening anymore. I don't know. Wait, what?
Okay. Am I still leaning? If I actually lean. Okay. Tracking is alright. Watery due to lag.
Tonight, we dine in Redwood.
Oh, we do?
Just kidding, no one goes to Redwood.
I saw one person in Redwall.
At the moment, and then now there's gonna be 2, because, you know, Redwall guard, I have to guard the place. From the,
Check with people we're gonna be flirting with.
Okay, well, they got me because I lowered shield. You know what? That's my middle name.
I'm gonna head in. Although, like, I do,
Alright, let me make sure because there was an update and some people were having problems with it. Okay. Hey, because I heard that some people actually had problems with the update and how things are Holly and stuff like that. So the fuck? Shimba. Rude ass. That's one thing that I need to check though. I can't do the wings. Let's see, dice. Nat 20. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Okay, so that works. That'll work. It's a little twitchy, but should be fine. Yeah, should be all right.
We'll see the chaos in game.
How dare you? How dare you conspire against me?
I feel short. 169. Yeah, I think that's the actual height is 16. I feel so short. Like I think I was up there before.
That's called filicide. Anyway.
Is reverse adoption just abandonment?
I don't know what to do. Since this month is going to be social RPing. Other than the fact that I need to talk to Sulfur about switching classes. You know, being in the apprentice. Other than that, there's really nothing major that's gonna happen.
Diplomatic immunity at this point, but I don't think that will work when it comes to being fatherhood and alimony.
Other than that, I don't think there's anything else that's gonna be happening.
And you are more than welcome to join the league.
See, no delay, so that's good. Wait, where is? Right, it's under there. Right, I can't fucking click it because if I click it, it'll do that bullshit.
And that makes me chuffed.
Right. Seems good.
Sunshine got something for Doctor. I'm not gonna tell you what yet until you get in there. So I'll see you in there.
All right, leave it. All right. I'll be in a bit.
Nothing request. Because I love the song. Dismiss that. Such a peaceful song. I could just have a stream on for 4 hours, just have this play.
He put himself as Magi, but he recently, we had a
you told me
You're
you
feeling well,
wanted to
Apex.
I'm feeling better. The problem I have is because I'm on vacation. I took a shitload of weed yesterday, and because I was high out of my mind, I decided, hey, why don't we do that one D&D one shot with my group of friends, where you guys make character level 20 and you try to hold the line the longest you can as I'm drawing constant monsters. They were like, yeah. 10 hours later, I realized it was like 3 p.m. and I was like, yeah, maybe I should go sleep. I got Aether in a few hours.
I'll talk to him about it. How do apprentices work for the Magi's and Masters?
But I'm glad you're doing good, though. I'm glad you're doing good. I gotta actually talk to you in characters.
Master Magi can equip classes, but regular Magi can guide a single person to the level below them. So Magi can give the adept trial.
Also, I don't remember if I told you. At some point, I'm gonna be learning Cataclysm, and I'm gonna need someone like you supervision.
Yeah, no shit. It's like when Curie learned how to do Meteor. I don't let that alone.
Sulfur is a master. Yeah, like I said, Sulfur is a master.
Thank you, Cesar.
I'm not self-taught. I was taught by him.
Kalbanda could list himself as a master if his character started in Aether with lore and understanding of Aether's magic, but his character expressly started without understanding of the magic, so he had to learn. He's only a Magi because he is one of. He's only a Magi because Califix and Sulfur both taught him at the same time.
Understandable. Right. I'll probably be looking for or one of the others about becoming an individual apprentice. That does make sense.
Yep.
I want to take it up.
Go for it.
Thank you. All right, boy.
This is mine.
Man,
Oh, okay. I've been claimed now.
Alakazam, Alakazam, I banish thee off this mortal plane. Oh, it looks like I cast it on the wrong person.
I'm so used to you hitting me. It's like a reflex for
I
me
hit
now.
everyone.
Listen, when
See,
I go nifty,
I didn't even
you
strike
always
you,
ignore.
I hit him.
When I go nifty, you always ignore
That's
everybody to
bullshit.
go
I
punch
hit
me.
everyone.
When we
That's
in one
bullshit.
shot,
I
you
hit
ignore
everyone.
everybody to come and punch me in the face. But you know later,
Sulfur?
I'm the first one you punch.
Sulfur. Apex. I hit everyone.
Yeah, but I'm your favorite.
No, actually, you're not.
Oh.
Damn.
I'm sad.
Spiral's my favorite. Spiral's my favorite punching bag. He makes the funniest noises.
You're not wrong there.
Look, it's Spiral and then Curry is a close second.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, I don't drink them. After that, everyone's fair game.
I told my friends about him and he's a meme.
Nerd.
He's more than a meme.
Through no fault of his own. He's
right. It's like, hey, you know?
Nerd.
That's the fucking. He's just somebody that we used to know.
He's just somebody that I used to know.
My blade's actually already in your stomach.
I don't feel no pain.
What are you doing over there?
What the fuck? You know, I'm gonna go back to my group. Ow. Sorry, I got called a nerd in my chat by anime.
You are a nerd.
Everyone here is
Old
a
man
nerd.
nerd.
At least I'm not a redhead. I have a soul.
Yeah, here we go again with this redhead bullshit.
The reason I was debating if Califex was canonically a ginger.
Oh.
I had 60. No, I had 56 talk. No, it was 66. Yeah, 66 tacos surrounding me in pre-lobby today.
Oh no.
It was a 50-50 if I was going to give him this grayer hair, or if he was going to be like vibrant ginger.
Why not both?
Because salt and pepper doesn't work well when it's white and gray and orange.
You got me there.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and be a mother because I'm a dumbass and I adopted another player.
Huh?
Oh boy, more adoptions. I hope you filled out the 4,000-page paperwork and delivered it
She
to
did.
Califex. Did you?
She didn't deliver it. She carries it around.
You have to deliver it.
You haven't been around.
I've been around. Don't you dare.
But around last session.
When it was filled out, you weren't around.
How dare.
But yeah, no,
I am always in DML call.
Me and the other player character, we talked it out and it was agreed upon.
If you need Califex, you can hop into the DML on call and ask for him there, or ask for me as a
I can't talk in
DM.
Discord on my headset. I can't talk in Discord on my headset. If I try, it just.
Man, it's a shame. It's a shame that I was never added to the list of DMs for the ping a DM system.
I don't think we ever had it implemented yet. I forget who was supposed to actually create the list.
That was Zeshin, because Zeshin has
Oh, wait,
is
that
the one who
reminds me.
develops that system.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
hold on,
still
give me one
forgot
moment.
about that. We got to boob
Yeah, 'cause
Zeshin
that-
about this.
Yeah, because Zeshin is the one who made the whole menu thing for Aether.
So I can fix that right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the line.
Yes, I go in.
Okay.
Calibrate first.
Yeah, calibrate your legs and your hip. Yeah, you heard anime. 66 tacos in pre-lobby.
You're old.
I know.
You're cold. Winter here. I got so much snow.
I wish.
We haven't had much snow. Huh? Oh, it works.
Yeah, the admin of the instance just has to apply it. So.
Yeah, it works now.
I just added you to the DM thing. So.
Yeah.
Nice. Now
If you
I'll
disconnect,
know. Now
let
I'll
me
know
know.
when.
Yeah, if you disconnect, let me know so that I can re-add you.
Okay.
So.
Does it have to be added every time?
I'm not sure if it's. I think it's for like a complete crash, but if you like crash and then reset and you're in map again, I think it should stay because it does with the admin.
Oh, now I have voice channels I can pull people in. That's so convenient.
You got your legs.
Wait, what? Huh?
What? Yeah.
Ah, DM system.
Yeah, we need to get the DM system to actually all the
Yep,
DMs
hold on,
and the
hold on.
moderators because
Let me add you real quick because the admins
That
can
only adds
add
it for the
the DMs.
Being around these gods are scary. They could smite us at any moment, Fuzz.
Did not scare me.
There you
Actually, you could smite.
Let me test real
I
quick.
heard you were gonna smite someone.
Hold on.
I've done nothing to incur any of the wraths.
Hudson, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh wait, I did channel elusive.
No.
There you go.
I go.
You've been smited.
Damn.
Rolling for death roll. With a 9, you survive for now.
Big fuck for that. Hey, going in.
I like this order so much. I got the logo
Such a peaceful fucking song. I love it. I love Death End Request. Fucked up game. Death End Request is a fucked up game, but the music in it is fucking beautiful. I said it last time and I'll say it again. The music is good.
Around me because I am. So I need you to put your hand over his eyes and shine light. Like magic, not light. And using this light magic, she's going to direct it at what's blocking the light.
The one thing you see is you jerk the magic with the
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or I gotta talk to Sulfur.
Can I shine it in the eyes?
Yes, I got it when my familial situation was handled, to say the least.
Can I shine it in?
It's what I use to channel for my music magic.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
Hello, can we help you?
But you notice as they're trying to pull, as the light that's going on in the eyes, you can see a different
member
color
of Stone
pulling
Bloods.
from the light.
Torg.
So you were
Torg
Torg.
here.
Recognize that magic?
The magic is chaos.
What are
Me healer of Stone
I
Bloods.
see chaos magic.
Ah,
an armor
okay.
That is nice. I believe I heard Torg earlier. He's somewhere out there.
Might be in the training grounds.
Nightingale. Me know. Me met him earlier.
Excellent.
He told me to come here.
By the way, keep in mind of your tail. You're almost hitting people over there.
And it's growing larger
Me sorry.
and larger.
Okay, pull back,
Tail
pull back, pull
hurts
back.
Staring
sometimes.
at you.
Still a reason why he's dead in the bed.
Whatever is in his head seems to.
I heard something about drinking a potion that he can only have once a month, so
I think I know what he's referring to. Okay.
But they appear to be handling it, so it's fine. I
And you're
mean,
gonna see her like pop back
death,
out.
or near death, I should say, is almost a common occurrence here.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty morning. That's pretty normal.
A morning meal would be healing and healing, would it not be? Wake up, save from someone from near death, you know, and then go about and do your chores.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Possession.
Huh?
Thank you.
How you doing, Andy?
It's good. I'm doing fine.
That's good.
I believe I'm settling back in, so it is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Doctor is going to be hosting a meeting of the League of Fathers.
Where have I been?
Oh, well, I'm not involved with that. I'm not the father.
I was busy yesterday, so
You never know.
unfortunately, I also may or may not have gotten a little bit sick, so I'm trying to be here for as long as I can. Although I don't remember you having speech issues.
Do you have the
before.
situation handled over there?
Not quite. I sent Shade out to go try and find Doctor to help me with something.
What is the prognosis?
There is something inside his head that's blocking him. He's not breathing, but his body's still warm. So there's something that's keeping his body alive, but it's not him.
I mean, from what you can tell, like affinities-wise, at the very least.
In his head, he himself, I've been told, is lightning, but in his head is dark chaos.
Ooh.
So I believe it
That
to be
is
a
completely.
two-person. There might be another spirit or something inside of him keeping him out. Oh boy. I thought Doctor was a more physical healer.
He is.
He is, but this doesn't seem like this kind of thing is something he can do.
Yeah, I've been told. So, one more time, what was it for the record?
Well, I guess it's fine.
We might think of it. I woke up with him.
Gosh.
His heart not beating. His pulse is not there. But his body temperature is fine.
Okay, hold on, just doing one thing.
And his eyes are fully black.
Yeah, I was just making sure my eyes were.
Lightning. His affinity is lightning and light, but I went inside and looked, and surrounding a light inside is dark chaos.
Well, good news
So it
is.
sounds like these entities.
Well, if it's a curse, if it's a curse or anything of the like, we can both tackle that because if it's chaos, I've got a
Comatose-like
way
state.
to counter that, and if
Yeah.
it's and if it's got
Hello,
dark,
do you need help, sir?
Work the dark side of that to.
Yes, I can't find the
work on that as
alchemist, and
well.
I'm looking for
If we
healing
work on this
potions
together,
to buy.
we logically should be able to.
How many do you need?
Because if it's a two-pronged
Two.
affinity thing,
Two.
two people on this should help. And with
Yeah, we'll do
Knight here,
potions.
if it's okay if I can ask for your help, Knight's fantastic at mana transferring, so you'll definitely have the power to work
I
through
believe
this
you
if
have
it's needed.
potions to give out when needed.
Yes, we also do have a cauldron as well to create potions as well.
Sorry, give me a second, I have to remember.
I believe
how
Amber
much
was taking care of that as well, considering that she's an alchemist.
That'll be 2 silver, I believe.
Okay, so it's kind of a complex.
Sounds familiar.
Start sucking her chaos potion and getting bigger.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's feeding a little bit. Well, I'll do what I can to counter it with Holy, targeting specifically just the chaos.
Not gonna be a part of it.
And you manage to keep the dark off me. Because if I'm going in there to work against the chaos, I need to make sure that the dark's not going to try to snuff me. That sound fair? Here, I'll hold your hand and I'll hold one hand, so that we're linked, and then we'll use our other hands to work on this. And give me 1 second, just for the visual effect.
Do you know if there's... Oh.
Now, since we're gonna be doing this to help you, and this is would this count more as magic or healing for this? What do you think? Since we're cursed,
This will count for healing, so the
unraveling a possession. Will it logically count as magic instead of healing?
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying
You are
to
healing
get rid
his
of
physical
the
and
sales.
metaphysical form.
You be the secondary.
Yeah, you're still
Healing.
technically trying to heal. So I'd say you need a healing check.
One more time.
Healing.
Probably need a healing check.
You need healing.
Okay. So you be primary. I'll be secondary. I'll try to counter the chaos while you work on the dark. And I'll barbecue as well. Oh. And we got Knight here for extra backup. So I guess roll with advantage and throw in a d6.
Here, I got it. So I got 2 4s, and then you said add a 6.
Yep, and a d6.
That is a 10.
Well.
You see 2 d4s.
I know. I rolled a d20 twice, and I got 4 twice.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
thankful for Bardic. So I guess, was there a set DC for this, or was it just get above 9? This is your thing.
I'll go for it.
All right. So, because this is your thing, I guess it's only fair. Poppy is actually, hun, you explain what you're trying to do healing wise,
Hello.
and then you explain what happens on your end.
Hi, Barrow.
So I believe the goal is we are trying to pierce the dark and trying to pull it out.
Do you need anything?
Dark to try and unweave it along
Guess
with
not.
his
Yeah.
I guess holy magic to try and break
You're
through.
doing alright, Jack.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just.
So you have absorbing of the dark.
It's an off day for me. Don't really have much plan other than talking to Sulfur, but other than that, you get those days when you just feel off.
The counter method of using the opposite
Yes, I can imagine.
the chaos.
What do you need to talk to Miss Sulfur about?
Something that basically learning more magic. Essentially.
Roll for me twice, and we'll go
Mm.
on this one as well.
Necromantic
Wasn't there like a lesson? Was there a lesson today or something like that, or if I remember correctly?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask him.
DC would have been a bit higher since I'm going opposite affinity for this, where you're working with darkness. So.
Same rebel.
Fey magic in Red Bull.
Dark affinity helps remove dark.
Mm.
Holy affinity pushes back chaos.
I mean, that's probably something that people actually should go to, especially considering if they've never encountered it before.
No, if I encounter them and they're not fun. They're not fun at all.
It's good to know such things.
I mean, literally, some people came back and ended up fighting apparently a Fey Lord, so that was interesting.
That Poppy saw? No, you see.
I mean,
Every world
yeah.
is different. You never know what it will be like.
Bought an Archfey a couple days ago. It wasn't fun.
Wait, is that the same one that... Is it for Aruva?
No, not exactly. Apparently, that Archfey was connected with the scientist that created Mothmans.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was a fun. We took care of it, however, the scientist fucked off. Then there was another Archfey that we had to hide away from because it was very powerful than the one that we faced with the scientist. So.
No joy.
It's helping shrink that thing inside. But it's you see, it's taking a while. You know, trying to understand what it is, and it's just staring and just approaching slowly. Its eyes growing, shifting, almost like hypnotic. And it comes close to staring at your eyes. roll for.
Hmm?
Now you need to roll for.
There's something going on where everyone's lounging.
So once.
Well, there's nothing going on. That's why we're lounging.
Yeah.
It's more of like can't exactly help in this regard, considering it's a bit
you
delicate.
need something, Mila?
If that's okay.
And mana
This is
boost.
kind of mine.
Keep in mind,
mana boost,
Gwydion, I hear rumors
So,
that they are
you put it in
teaching a
that
class.
14.
So, I recommend for those who do cast,
You are
I'll
doing
take a
your
look.
best to resist it.
It won't be yet, but
It
it
is
will be
showing
soon.
you things that you've never
As I
seen.
heard it will be in
Well,
red
you
wall
can
or
make one
something.
thing out of this.
Yeah.
I'm
That is
just
true, that
standing
is
by in
Not
case
sure if
I'm
you're gonna proceed
needed.
because that shadow thing that's looking at you.
No, it
is
seems
Damon.
that they got things under
Come.
control here.
You come. So you are here to learn.
It is a big deal.
It is, yes.
Already.
That's him.
Me.
What the heck's going on? The big looming. To clarify, the big looming thing is Damon? Just to clarify.
So you see the shape, the form starts shaping. It's like glitchy. It like starts distorting. But you'll see like
If you wish
see
to
the features
aid
of Damon. And
pork
you can see the
vouchers.
core of his soul. with
If you
your
can
light,
craft.
and you can see it's just pulsing. It's like breathing. But it's just staring at you. No answer.
We have recipes. Craft.
Strange aura.
Remedy.
Alright, let's see if we can get his soul out of whatever the fuck this is. And
Strange
pull it back
aura
into the light,
trying
shall we?
to take.
And then with
It's gonna give him about 80% of the mana.
I'm alive.
Holy fuck.
On screen.
So with this, with the combination of her
You
pulling
can
the
eat.
dark back, me
We have
pushing
what
the
you need
chaos
to
back,
learn.
we're gonna try to coax the soul
Right now, show me
out
what
of
you can do
this
by crafting
strange
some
form and pull, I guess,
ingredients.
the light back into your
Use
eyes
what you know
to
there.
bring you forward, or to bring this soul forward.
Okay. And here's what
But the shadow
you'll
is
see
him.
with that, you see the beam of your magic connecting with the soul. He's looking down, he's staring at it. He tilts his head, wondering, he's like that bit. You start channeling the opposite magics.
Here's the thing.
So even if there's dark surrounding his light core, you start putting the holy into the dark.
Yes,
And
no.
on the
Yes,
inside,
no.
you see like that. On the inside, you see something
Might just be
different.
just
On
looking
the
for
outside,
somebody.
she notices
It's possible, and given half the town has been dead in here, there's a good chance to find someone in here.
Yeah.
She notices the hand. It starts moving.
Especially considering we're some of the more chaotic people.
Continue.
As you're doing these ingredients gathering,
Just a minute, Shade.
Show Doctor what you can do.
This is strange. We're seeing a dark
Little
shadow of
representers
Damon
directly
holding his
the work.
soul. I'm gonna try to get it out of there. Could be like
Very easy.
this possession thing that you've said. Well, it's got a grip of him.
It
We're gonna
might
try to
not
pull him out.
Chaos and dark.
He might not be possessed.
Well, demons always chaos and dark.
The more you channel, the more you talk, and then you start
Not
noticing
always.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's stopping a demon from being a light affinity, you know?
I don't know.
Depending on what world they came from. Because there are
I
light
mean-
and fire, there's like dark and there's chaos. Like the most common that I've heard of is mostly chaos aligned.
Let's let him slink back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna gently just.
I remember a paladin a long time ago. I don't remember what affinity it was, so I will just assume light, because paladin. He talked about how he was a
You mean
harbinger
Argyle?
of doom. Yes, I do actually. I remember him, yes.
Exactly sure, but you see it still.
He told me
As far as I know, he was holy and something else.
Observes you.
holy. I forgot about holy.
Take its hand.
Mm.
Take its hand.
Depending on where you come from, I guess you could be marked as anything given
Just touch it.
the
Ethereal.
classifications. That's not the term I'm thinking of, but you get the idea.
Yeah, and speaking of Argyle, technically speaking, Argyle died almost around the same time as when I ended up hearing that, Moss ended up leaving.
Oh, yes, Doctor.
Oh, no. Do as you wish. I will be out throughout town. Do not get in line. I have the urge to throw you all off there by laying on top of you, like, coffin style.
You want us to get up and do our jobs?
Nine. I just like messing with you, making you sweat.
Yeah, because you're not a current.
I mean, I remember you would just stand behind people. That would really work.
Oh no, Doctor usually does that to me to just try to see if he can get a reaction out of me.
Yes, I remember that. He would just stand behind you until you noticed. You can never tell what face he's making with his mask.
No, you really can't. You really gotta like, yeah, that's a point. The only way you can tell is by his stance.
He does take off his mask every so often, though, whenever he feels like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I saw him take it off once. I think he was blue.
He is blue.
Blue with black markings.
Yes, that's what he was. I'm glad he's still blue. He was red, I would be very confused.
This is something I'm not
I mean, you got confused with frickin' Jackson over here, considering the last time you saw him, he looked different.
That's true, he did.
Yes.
He had a white and blue outfit with gold. I think he even had a bow. And I asked him, where's the bow? He's just sword wielding now.
It was just a glamour. That's all it was. It was a glamour that my king put on me.
That was glamour, yes. I remember you shooting your swords just like a bow, too.
Unless you want me to get another glamour and, you know, get my bow back, then yes, I could do that.
And we just
You are much more skilled with swords, I assuming, if you can fight beings as powerful as Archphase, whatever that is.
So you're still in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Has been quite the journey.
she's still
I think the last time since I used... God.
Oh, apologies. I signed up for the Seeker's Guild. Are you part
Oh,
of that?
really?
Magically linked to him to see how things
I need to sign up with more things. Getting bored around town.
Nice.
So you'll look into his body and
I assume you could sign up for other things like, I don't know, the Mage Guild if you want to learn better healing magics, right?
Yeah, I think that's what my plan is with Sulfur. I think I want her to be my teacher, and I'll be her student.
I learned from her a bit when I was starting out.
Mm-hmm.
She was very skilled at what she did, and I can only imagine she's gotten better.
you'll feel like the barrier on it. Like it's just like a smooth barrier. It's like a thin
Actually, there was a time. There was a. I'd say about a few months ago. There was a war that happened with Torque's people and some other beings, and Sulfur was there, and she almost died. Her heart was pierced, but we were able to freeze her body to preserve it, and we were able to keep her alive. That was the last time, truly, was I in my Valkyrie form. Truly, during that fight.
I see.
remember what crystal it is.
I remember the Umbro Siege. I think orcs or something one.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the Red Wall.
His heart's frozen at the moment.
I didn't really get to participate in any of those, but
In time,
I remember them.
not physically.
Oh, so.
I was imagine like the kid who stayed in town to help those that couldn't go out or those coming back that were fighting.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's true. Well, I'm sure that you'll be able to participate this time because there's orcs and umbrals now again. But right now it has died down for Redwall. So.
Fae, I guess. But back then I was, I would say, more of a novice.
It's tied to him via his.
Unskilled, weaker,
I get what you're saying.
dealing with my own problems, and now, moving past those, I believe I could offer assistance better than just running a house.
Yeah, because I do remember you basically not being able to heal for very long because of like something that I'm guessing it was dealing with your family or something like that or other, if I remember correctly.
Looks like we gotta get our hands on a sample of this crystal. You can do your alchemy work.
My mother cursed me when I was a child. When I was born. Was taking my mana for herself. She was going to use that to strengthen my sister.
We'll need to find out who knows about this.
Then she was going to use my sister.
Will be happening within 5 minutes in the training ground. Repeat, if you want to have a class about Fae,
Yes, it's not
culture, blah blah blah. Any questions about
No, I guess not.
5 minutes training field.
Basically, my mother was using myself and my sister as pawns to ascend to a leech. And with her curse, it would drain my mana.
Wait, I was gonna ask you.
He's not gonna die
Slowly over time.
As soon as raw magic touches him, he
When I
should
would
be
have
so
say
he's a
mana
virus.
potions or something, I would feel better.
So she specializes
temporarily.
in transfer, and she takes mana that she keeps and she makes excess. So she's been handing out crystals.
Greetings will always be appreciated, dear.
When the situation is handled, I, in essence, was giving back my mother's side of the magic, where basically
We'll keep it as a backup just in case.
death was from my father, and order was from my mother.
All of you very underestimated.
If you remember, I only had 2 green hands, and now I have
Can I try to potentially
2 different colors.
The Order of Affinity now.
and see and try to delve your mind to see
And I'm not physically weaker as well.
Whenever you, especially when you casted magic.
Yeah. I remember when I first got here, the first couple of days, I was so wanting to be accepted, I would just heal people, and I fell into a mana-deprived coma, so to speak. And I had to be
Yeah, and then you
mana
were
back.
told. Yeah, and then you were told to like ease up on that and make a balance.
Yes.
Normally, this
And
you would have failed. That's how
that's what I first
You also
learned.
because of the strong.
About that.
Because of how
That's what I first learned.
memories.
You
Now,
don't have to do everything.
is his home. You see some
Other people will be able to help, either where you can't or where you won't.
how you get that crystal.
Mm.
But
Then, when you get good
Yes.
at that, you learn how to delegate, which is even better.
do you try to recognize them?
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll just hear calling him. It's just like Damon's name. It's a bit distorted, but it's very faint. You might be
I'm
able to get
probably
it.
going to go check out that class just to see what it's like.
You say
So,
Fair.
I may be leaving you two here on this comfy seat. And I
I'm
may see
going
you
to
later.
that class. I'm going to that class.
No, if you're going with.
Would you like
I
join
need to
us?
know
Would you
more
like to
about the
learn?
Fae.
I mean, I might be a good vet for a refresher, so.
Because if it's of
Do
his
you feel
mouth,
up to it?
a name should register
I mean, we'll see.
the recognition.
I've noticed that you have skip and leg day. I hope you're doing alright.
Or do I get it? You
What, me?
No, Kara.
Oh.
Beginning with, I assume?
No, me. Because normally my legs are not so stiff, if you guys remember.
Yes, I do hope that you're doing alright, Takara.
The only one I know is Amberleaf.
Yeah.
Hearing that name and then trying to refocus on that. Does it sound like Amberleaf?
You think he's teaching you all the things that you need to know.
Right, yeah.
He's teaching the things that you will teach
And I
me.
keep trying to kill them, but they just won't stay dead. How rude.
Compared to me, it's still pretty much sluggish.
I mean, and compared to a lot of people, you are much bigger. I am bigger than a lot of people here. So like, I'm pretty.
That's called training.
Getting strong.
Remember that crystal I gave you?
You gotta agree, like 95% of the males here are
I'm new myself. This guy.
Do you have girl?
Why did I say that? Like
I do. Why you ask?
Yes.
Plenty of it.
You are right. I suppose I should. Right. Onward to business then. So, how has progress?
He did say the training grounds, right?
That's a snake. Yes.
It shouldn't take me too much.
I know what a snake is.
I'm just saying, like, that's a snake. Just came out of nowhere.
Ah, that is a snake. Yes. It almost ran into us, or slithered into us.
Hmm.
Good luck, Book. I'm out of here. I just saw my life flash before my eye. Oh my god.
I feel like there will be a written thing up eventually, guys.
We can write something up.
I'm not writing any questions up though, they have to come ask them themselves.
I think it was more or less for her as well.
Fair enough.
Hello. Well, there's the guy.
Hello.
Oh, I see the sergeant here.
Give it 3 more minutes and then I will start this class.
You need me to go
As
around
Rio
making sure
isn't here,
anyone else?
considering you probably should tell them to come if you could quick get people to come here now. Thank you. See, I can say that to my husband because that's my husband.
Oh.
Congrats.
Oh, I didn't know you were married, no? Congrats.
I mean, technically, if my husband asks me to do anything, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, Hi, I'm a Fae. I'm doing a free class. This is free. Don't worry about owing me anything for this.
Okay.
Okay, because I wasn't gonna give you anything anyway.
Does anyone have any specific topics they'd like to get into first, or would you just like me to just start spouting things? Yes, you.
Common etiquette?
We could go through etiquette first, yeah. Yes?
What is an archfey?
I will explain that.
Nice new clothes.
Yep. I will explain that. Wait until a couple more people arrive, or 2 minutes, and then I'll start getting into the nitty-gritty details because, yeah, archfey. They're a thing. Just think of a fae. Or think of like a really powerful fae.
I guess that lines up with what you said.
Mm-hmm. So, are they like a lord or something?
Yep. Technically, they'd be lords, the ladies, the in-betweeners, because some don't even think gender is a thing and thinks it's a social construct that has absolutely no reason to be in the Feywilds. Right. Give it a minute and then we'll start.
Been through town telling all the groups, so a few picks up interest. Most of the people here could learn a thing or two. More
I'm
like a
honestly
thing or
surprised
20.
Otto isn't here to come say hello.
I'm sure she'll be around at some point. But then again, she's also Fae, so...
Yeah, Dark Fae are a little bit different from the regular.
I think I need to have this on for
Right, let's
Fae
get
music.
started. So, you asked for rules for etiquette. So the first thing I would go through first when conversing with a Fae is to never give your actual name to a Fae. I beg you to never, ever give your actual name, any of your names, by the way, to a Fae. If you give a name...
You had a starter who wanted to ask a question, if you would.
Yeah?
Oh, well, they already answered it. That was what I was gonna ask.
Oh. Understood. Well, then I guess we'll hold questions till the end, because most of the information you probably want to ask is going to be gone over.
Yep. We're gonna go first. So never give your name. If you can, give a nickname, and even then say, you may refer to me as. If a Fae asks for your name, as in, can I have your name? Stop it right there, because they actually want to have your name. Quite literally in the sense of taking it. Whether it is to use it as their own name, or potentially even to use it to find out your true name. True name has a lot of power, especially among the Fae. It can even be used to control you. Now, do give a nickname and say you refer to yourself as. Do not say sorry or thank you to a Fae, because that means you owe them a favor. Favors are very powerful to Fae, because it could be something along to doing a small, simple errand run to, can you go kill the enemy of my best friend over here? Scale can be different depending on the Fae. But just don't do it just in case. I would say, just don't say anything. If you want to say thank you or say sorry, try to go around it as a way as, oh, I didn't mean to, or I very much appreciate it, or, you know, roundabout ways of saying those words without actually saying them.
You could just say at all, not at all.
Food, water, items, unless you're willing to pay a price for it. Everything to the Fae has a price. Whether it's something small or very something large, a memory, a thought, an idea, to something simple, like a weapon or some coin. Maybe a flower that you plucked 5 days ago. For some reason I want to, I don't know, they're weird. If you do need something from a Fae, try to find something of equal value or even greater to give back. If it's something of greater value than what you're asking for, the better. It is likely that they're not going to ask for much or ask for anything at all. The better a deal is for a Fae, the more likely they are going to consider you more of a friend than potentially someone to, you know, potentially swindle. If you do make a deal with a Fae, whether that's for money, power, same idea. Unless you are prepared to pay the price, which can go from anywhere between servitude, by the way, I'm going to say this, servitude to something simple. Just don't, unless you're ready for it, okay? Right, okay, good. Another thing I feel like I have been asked, specifically by people who've already been, don't eat anything from the Feywilds, nothing at all, don't eat or drink anything. One, you'll owe the Fae something, and two, you'll get charmed. And yes, you will get charmed. There are foods that charm you if you eat them from the Feywilds. It is fine if a Fae makes it in the material plane, or here, or in the Red Wall, or wherever, but the moment they make it in the Feywilds, in their domain, they can enchant it, and it just automatically happens. It's not something they have to really try. It's just something that happens. And you're charmed, and then either you have to ask this Fae to uncharm you, or find someone who knows how to uncharm you. It is a pain. The more powerful a Fae is, the stronger the enchantment goes. So it could be something simple as, oh, you're my friend now, to, you'll do everything I say. Understood?
Understood. Close so far.
Okay. Another thing which I don't think a lot of you probably would know is to never dance with a Fae. If you dance with a Fae, you will be dancing till you drop dead. Because Fae like to do that for some fucking reason. I fucking hate them. Not all Fae are obviously like this, but specifically the more trickster types in the Feywilds are specifically this kind of thing of like Spring Court probably will make you dance till you drop dead. Winter might do it as well. Don't think summer has the patience for it. No, I probably do actually.
I feel like almost all cults will have the patience to do it if they want to enough.
Probably. Another weird fact, don't talk about your children if you have any, whether they're adults or less. Expect them to either be cursed, or, you know, replaced by a changeling. That's also an option. If you don't know what a changeling is a creature created by the Fae, who take the place of your children. They will change their shape, their face, their body, to look similar to something you have. There's normally one or two things off, but if your child is young enough, you're not going to notice the difference until they're much older, and they're a little bit on the off side. Most people don't even realize that their children have been taken and are changelings instead. Having iron or cold iron, especially in a Fae's domain, is considered an insult, as all Fae, give or take a couple that aren't species-wise, which is very rare, are very, very, it's like an allergy kind of thing. They touch it, it burns. They're very weak to, very weak to iron and cold iron.
Yeah. I'm going to take a moment. Say hello.
Okay. Whatever you do not stand in a fairy circle. These are either circles of mushrooms, dark patch of grass that's just in a perfect circle, or even flowers in a perfect circle. These are likely going to get you cursed or even taking your soul away. You'll anger a Fae more than likely, more than anything. Though sometimes they just take you to the Feywilds. Sometimes. Be careful. Whatever you do not lie to a Fae. Lying is an insult, basically. If you lie to one and they find out, they're just going to be very angry with you. How many of you are Fae here? If any? No one?
Does semi-Fae count?
Well, most Fae can see what actually happens in the Feywild. Once you're in the Feywilds, or if you even look at a Fae, it tends to not be quite what it seems normally. This is actually my true form. However, I used to disguise myself as a plain boring human when I first came here. I mean, how many people have seen Charlotte, the rabbit girl, around? That's not their true form. But they look cute, right? Also, don't eat fae or fairy sugar. You'll end up getting addicted, and we don't want that. It's like a really intense addiction kind of style. That's basically the rules for outsiders mostly. For general fae, who probably don't know a lot about either stuff, simple things of like, obviously, don't say your name, you have a true name, and giving that name will end up being a bad thing for you too. Fae do not age after certain points. They are the forever young, technically. Gain too much in a Feywild's lands, and other Fae are gonna look at you if you're too powerful, unless you're obviously an Archfey. Then most will just try not to bother you too much. Lying for Fae causes them agonizing pain. Straight up, a Fae will not lie to you. If they do lie to you, you will probably see them bent over, screaming because it hurts that much. So if anyone starts spreading misinformation about Fae saying that they can lie, that is false. Fae can't lie. I've heard it a few times. I don't understand why people keep saying that. Fae eating food in the Feywilds is perfectly fine. Obviously, as long as if it's made by another Fae, they obviously have to give something back. Morse court Fae? Yes?
On the subject of true and false things, is it true that, theater is a pretty hellish thing?
What was that?
Theater. Orchestra, opera. I heard it's pretty... I've just heard in stories occasionally come across back and forth.
I mean, I
true,
think
or...
Fae like
No, like theater, opera, all that stuff.
That's I'm confused with the question.
Fae, theater. Is that another thing?
Fae have theater, yeah. They royalty gets borrowed sometimes, so they have someone perform for them, or you know, the lords get bored, so they get someone to perform for them. They're basically like people. They just have different rules. They get bored. They actually very easily get bored. Fae likes to have fun. Depending on which court they're from, the easier they can get bored. If they're not from a court, then good luck guessing if they can get bored easily enough. Where were we before I got distracted? If you haven't realized, most Fae like pretty things. Very elegant, beautiful things normally. Especially the courts. It's why most Fae don't like hags, and hags don't like Fae. Another weird fact, I guess, is Fae can smell if someone has killed a Fae. So if any of you've killed a Fae, the likelihood is the Fae already know. Joel's a great example, actually. The man that's with me, yeah, he's a great example of someone that smells like they've killed Fae before, because he's killed Fae before. Also, Fae recognize Fae, but I think everyone should really know that. I will go quickly into Archfey. Archfey are powerful Fae who rule massive amounts of land. They have more Fae within their lands, and their goal is basically to have more power, more land, more power, and to further their own goals. Or, if they're in a court, the court's goals. Archfey aren't normally seen by us common folks because they normally have someone else do the dirty work for them, whether it's send a messenger, send a servant, diplomats, all that sort of kind of things. They have their own people to do their own dirty work for them. After all, why would they want to leave their land? They want to make sure it's keeping organized. It's normally a case of a weak archfey would leave their land unless they are so confident that no one else is going to go after them. And, oh, I have seen recently how some downfallen from it. Now, the actual lands of the Feywilds vary depending on where you go. Some places are stabilized, so time is 1-1. So you go there for 1 day, you come back, it's been 1 day. On the other hand, you can go to another section and it's been a day while you've been in the Feywilds, but it's been either 1 hour in this world or even 100 years. You will not know how much time has changed unless you have contact with someone on the outside, or if you just pop out and have a look yourself. So if you ever do venture into the Feywilds, do be careful where you end up. Saying that, you don't actually age in the Feywilds either. The magics there prevent you from physically aging, as it is the land of forever young and technically beauty in some cases. Beauty, again, is subjective depending on who you're asking, because some people think absolute swamps are beautiful, and good for them, I guess. It's very easy to get lost in the Feywilds. If you don't have a clear goal in your mind, if you don't have a clear location in your mind, if your mind is swayed even ever so slightly, everything could change in a second. You might be in this beautiful forest 1 second, and the next step you're in this disgusting swamp with deadly creatures all around you. You don't know. The moment you lose that focus is the moment that you are lost. And it is hard to regain that focus again. So make sure you have a clear goal when you go into the Feywilds. Courts obviously have their own sections, all different in their own ways. Summer Court is filled with very colorful, vibrant colors. You know, oranges, yellows, dark greens, blues, pinks, turquoise, cyan, maroon, you know, all the colors. While the spring tends to have softer colors, you know, soft colors like light greens, soft pinks, soft blues, you know, your typical spring colors that you see. Whilst autumn is your fall, I guess, as well. Browns, reds. It's basically like all the seasons, depending on which court you go to, depends on what it looks like. But very pretty. Summer and autumn courts tend to have the bigger animals. And I mean twice, 3 times, 4 times larger than the counterparts from the material plane. So a deer here might be 3 times bigger in the Feywilds, depending on which section of the Feywilds you're in. Just remember, if you lose your goal in the court standstill, you might just end up in this horrific place again. Wildlands are a little bit whack. It's a lot easier to get lost in the Wildlands, as there isn't really too many set settlements. It's a lot larger than the rest of the courts, but that's because there's a lot more spots where there are wild magic surges and nightmarish hellscapes that you might just wander into. Some of it naturally just shifting off to it, and some of it just one step forward. Nightmarish hellscape. So it is to be utmost care and utmost caution to be in the wildlands. Any questions so far about any of the topics I've been rambling on about? None? Wonderful. Let's talk about our Fey courts. I'm so sorry, there's a lot to go through here.
On the questions topic, do ask any and all, even if you think it might be a dumb one. Any and all questions are relevant.
Summer Court is filled with the more gentle and patient Fae. If you want to contact Fae, your best bet is the Summer Court due to them being less likely to anger. Less likely you're going to be punished outright for committing a crime. They're more likely to sit and talk to you about it rather than just throw you in prison and execute you.
Take notes.
The Summer Court is ruled by Queen Myola. She is the ruler of the Sealy Court. And her husband... I have forgotten his name, unfortunately. I will get back to that at some point when I can remember. The Winter Court is a little bit more on the cruel side. It is the opposite, basically, from the Summer Court. Their cruel jokes are stuff like ripping your toenails off, taking your teeth, hanging you upside down by your toes. You know, not very fun jokes that we find fun, but they find fun. They're a bit more sick, twisted kind. Obviously, not all of them are complete psychos, but most who tend to be banished from the other courts either end up here or the Wildlands. And they tend to get banished for a reason. The ruler is Queen Nicknevin, ruler of the Unseelie. She's a bit of a bitch. Autumn Court, fiery, hot-headed. More than likely to lose her temper. So if you do the slightest thing to inconvenience, upset them, they will make sure you are punished for it as soon as they can. They are known for the hunting. They have lovely places to hunt. Big open forests. Plenty of variety, surprisingly, throughout that court. Creatures are massive. Some can be like the size of a building, some can be a little bit smaller, you know. They can be very big, so it is known for the hunting grounds. The Lord Taskil is the ruler here, so be careful on his lands. Spring Courts are the playful types. They're the types who might push a little bit too far with their jokes, so your willows or the wisps might accidentally guide you to your death, or they don't mean to hurt you normally, but they do get bored the quickest, very easily bored. So they just want to party all day, they want to have fun all the time. And the lovely Lord Evander, obviously would be happy for anyone to come join and have
He's bored.
fun normally.
He's bored? Is that what it is?
And then, of course,
You've gone into
sorry, I accidentally, you have your Corrupted Fae. Corrupted Fae are a thing that tend to be Fae who have been forced out their lands. Their whole being has been corrupted by an ideology or an idea that wasn't originally theirs, something that's totally against the Fae. Unicorns are specifically targets of this kind of thing normally, but it can happen to fairies, pixies, happen to any Fae if you're not careful enough. Corrupted Fae tend to be hostile. Very hostile to anyone and everyone, Fae, non-Fae. So if you do come across one, it'd probably be best to put out of its misery. Any questions?
These hostile Fae, do they have the same kind of sanity they had before they got corrupted, or are they
Just a nerd.
warped?
Look at this nerd right here. What a
They
nerd.
are very warped to the idea of
Nerd.
even if they're still in their lands get warped as well. So a Fae could be very happy, very graceful, very kind, and then something might come into their land and corrupt it, or something corrupts them, which would warp them and their lands to reflect that. Which could be anything from,
Look at this
wanting
nerd.
to
Nerd alert.
kill everyone to making everyone their eternal slaves. They vary, but most are just very hostile. Normally. Any other questions? None? There are such things as Fey Hunters, I guess. If anyone wants to learn, Fey Hunters do exist. They do go in the Fey Wilds. They like to take parts from Fey. They like to hunt them for their parts. And, you know, sometimes you just want to kill Fey. They exist. So, if you're worried that your friend might be getting hunted and they're a Fey, might be a Fey Hunter. We don't really have much else. I kind of really quickly went through everything. I feel like as quick as possible to not make this like an hour long, because I don't want to bore you all to death. And it's a lot of information. No other questions? Yes. I'm wondering if you like my note.
Would dryads be considered Fae?
Depends on the dryad, but yes, dryads can be Fae. Obviously, it depends on which plane they've come from, because I'm sure there's probably elemental dryads more, but dryads are or can be considered Fae. Like, some hags are Fae. Sulfur, I believe, is not.
Doggy was right next to me.
I believe they are fiend. But I consider technically as an Anis hag as Fae. You have your green hags, they're considered Fae. Actually, most hags are considered Fae. Basically, Fae are a very broad variety. Any other questions? Yes?
Do Fae have any, because of how wild it all is, do they have anything of a notion of a history? Like any historical events, or?
I would assume there is, but I've not really had the chance to look that far into the culture of Fae. Probably was, but a lot of, I mean, there was the war against Queen McNevin.
Well, anyone with a healer would be aid
Yeah,
for.
I didn't want to interrupt the class.
Oh, well, he goes.
Jin's hurt at the moment. I know you do
I
medical healing things. Ron needs help. Are you willing to help at the moment?
Bro's like bleeding out on the floor. He consented to it.
Okay, first off, what's the affinity? Because if it's the opposite of light, I can't heal.
Fuck, that
Yes,
might
that
be a
means he
problem.
won't be
I
able to
don't
help
know
at
if
all.
Well, he's got like dark, but I don't know if he doesn't. I don't know if he doesn't.
It's going
Oh,
to
no,
suck.
yes, if it's dark.
It shouldn't
Dark
be
is
helping
light,
him.
yes. No, he'd go fuck with it.
Yeah,
Let me
he
see what
can't
he's
do. Oh. Do you
There's
give
not a
him
lot
a
of healers
healing
that day.
potion at all? What the fuck?
Pusher Bronze is
They use a
already
magical
trying everything he can at the moment.
Do you know any other healers that are capable in dark magic or chaos magic or the likes?
I'm thinking. I think. Yes, I do, because I did some explosion. Let me go find them real quick and see if they're in town.
Send them to the Healers Guild if you find them, if you mind, just because that is where the injured is, and that is where the need is needed.
What about the Doctor?
Doctor does practical. He doesn't do magic.
Ah, so you're invisible, you don't teleport.
Yes, I go invisible thanks to sulfur. Anyway, I will go
I
find.
teleport, so sometimes you notice things.
Mm-hmm.
What, the flying books? We're not to take it. You won't have to take that.
Probably.
So this is
You know, I have an idea.
It's not how I wanted to.
The shadow needs to fuse with the crap.
Where is Thanatos? Is he over here?
You're causing someone to go on fire. It's gonna be great.
Perfect.
Love that.
Perfect. Lovely. I need your help with something, and I can't do it.
What do you need?
There's an injured person, and I can't heal them due to opposite affinities. You got dark, so I need you to go heal them.
Healers Guild?
Yes.
Healers?
Hey, before you run off.
Yes?
Have you seen Rift at all?
I don't know who Rift is. You would have to describe him to me.
Big purple hat, mage.
The
that's always
the
flirting with
wizard.
people.
Oh, the edgy man. No. Perhaps he's in Redwall.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
If doing that, it would be the same process, but slower. So prefer the same
Yeah, I sent you your man.
Would be good.
I sent you your man.
You're a tall human. I'll give you that one.
Let me know he was here today.
He's a healer. He does dark magic.
Be the best thing she can think of.
I appreciate it.
Anything unnecessary get into the organs? Anything ruptured?
Have a nice day.
I'm fixing myself, so give me a few. Don't know why can't do this. Where is it? Right there. Shit. I would have to just go to the ground, which is fine. No, because that's not gonna work. Close. Not close enough though. Where am I? Okay.
You.
What?
It's
How dare
pointing
you?
to the side so I don't actually stab you, just so you know.
Move! I'm trying to see my mirror. Fuck you. I'm trying to recalibrate. You fucking nerd.
Bro, I broke this model earlier somehow. I published it and it was just in the ground, and then I published it again without changing anything and it was fixed.
Oh. What the fuck, man? I had it working the other week.
This is what we call an El Bozo moment.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
Bro, I don't know what to do right now. I've got so much shit going on with Kane.
I got so much shit that I gotta do. I gotta do classes. I just finished up a Fae class. Now I gotta do a Sulfur class. Ugh.
No, I should have been to the Fae class. I didn't know that was today. This motherfucker knows he's half Fae now, which means he would have gone there. Oh.
Yeah, we just finished the Fae class. Yep.
Damn it. Nightblake's gonna send that to me out of character anyways, but still. Oh. Yeah, that's part of what this man's going through. He's fucking dying right now, bro.
If you
Not
want,
actually dying, but he knows he's...
If you want in character, I could give you the knowledge of what I've seen.
We haven't even interacted in Aether yet, though. That's the issue.
That is true. That is very true.
To be fair, the day we interacted in Waypoint, we acted like we knew each other, and then I realized after session, shit, we actually hadn't interacted before that. I had been there, I knew your name, you knew my name, but that's about as much as there was. And that we were acting like we were best friends
was just
in the
it.
forest.
Started acting casual to each other, like, yeah, we know each other. Sure.
I can't wait. Oh, wait, have I shown you in VR yet, the Waypoint model yet? I don't know if I have.
I think so. No, I think you showed me that model. I think. Come on, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You showed me just a little bit of it. Yeah, the Final Fantasy outfit. I remember.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Wait, what? I wasn't looking. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember because we were in VC talking about it.
Yeah, as I was trying to figure out how to work it, I'm so happy, bro. Oh, I can't wait for Waypoint just so I can show this off.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
have
even
my
use it
sword
for
as
like
well.
another 3 sessions. The session the duck dies is the session I get to use this, and I don't know when he's gonna die. There could be a few more sessions. I kind of hope there is.
I hope he dies soon.
I don't. I do, so I can use the model. I don't because there's a bit more character development I want with Kane. I'm still supposed to make his sister's model for the duck to use. I'm still supposed to. There's gonna be a bunch of. There was supposed to be a bunch of shit that's not gonna happen now, but there's still a little bit of shit I wanted to do. Last session, he finally remembered his quote unquote isekai death of his sister fucking. He doesn't know it's his sister, but of his sister fucking kicking him off of a cliff he's holding on to.
All right, I'm gonna go back in there. I just need to recalibrate.
Oh my god,
You also,
you're reasonable.
You also got to figure out how to do this as well.
I need your help. I've been trying to, but fucking Poyomi is. Every time I try to put when I try to put it into Poyomi, a bunch of the shit fucks up.
That's because the face and the body are 2 separate entities.
Not even that. When I put the textures into Poyomi, they all fuck up.
Oh, you would have to talk to Cross because he's the one that helped me out with that.
Okay, sounds cool.
2T Cross.
Your hair be glowy still. Also, I
Yeah.
took your advice. If you've noticed, his hair doesn't wave anymore.
Yeah, no, it doesn't wave at all.
Yeah, I did what you did. I fixed the eyes and I fixed the hair. It doesn't matter too much. No one notices, and it makes it so it doesn't look janky in my fucking eyes.
Yep, that's good. All right, I'm gonna go back in. Oh, my stomach don't feel good. Just gonna sit for now. See, the thing is, I don't have ginger ale.
Yes, I have heard of those.
I might have to stop real quick just to go use the bathroom. I really don't want to because I have to recalibrate.
I felt like I won by getting them to.
And welcome to the winery. Sorry, I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I might have to. I might have to use the bathroom. I shouldn't be gone for long though. Yeah, let me take care of that.
I gave it to
All right, I'll be back in a bit. Ugh.
for that golem because I forgot to friend them, and I want to make sure I know people. I kind of want to have it. I already have a thing where I think I want to have it where even after Jimmy's curse is like, he still helps serve the family of his sentinel.
Yeah.
Because he got so attached to them. Anyways, heal the liver.
Well, that was a little embarrassing. But I am back. I gotta recalibrate. Probably. Yeah. Gotta recalibrate. I gotta actually calibrate completely. Gotta grab my fucking leg. Okay, let me shut off my mirror. I am so sorry that this has happened. I feel a little embarrassed. But you know, some things happen. Let me calibrate this and then we'll be on our merry way. Okay, now got this, put the tracker back on. So let me walk over here. Ow! I just kicked the shit out of my fan. Nothing got disconnected though. That would really suck. Let's see. No, still alive. Worry about my fan after session. Okay. Nope. Oh. Damn it. Where's Fuzz going? Why am I tilted? Suppose I should go to Red Bull. What you
hi.
doing? What you doing over here? Oh, Apex, hello.
Literally just me and Pommel showed up for the magic lesson, so we came over to Red Wall to see if there's anyone else.
I'm sorry. I actually wanted to go to the magic lesson, but a emergency had acquired me, so I had to step away.
Spending the fucking armor. All right. There's my precious girl. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. Good. Good. Yep.
He's
I can
doing
do
the grabby hands.
Can do the hip sweeping. Yay.
That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to be happy.
I saw
I just
your
wanted to hug
hands
like her. What the
behind me.
fuck? I want a fucking hug. I want
You
what
want to
she had.
fuck?
God.
Jesus, Bubble, calm the
Damn.
fuck down.
I want to fucking die.
Well, you can't. Not when I'm
I
around.
don't know what to do with that student. I don't have an HR department to deal with
Silence,
this
witch.
sexual urge.
I do not wish to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy. Strike a pose. Oh, hey Jackson, when did you get here?
What are you talking about? I've been here.
I don't know.
Alright. If you want to grab anybody, I will be at the magic circle in front of the arena. Just inform them and be more happy than teach them.
You wanted something more than uppies, if you catch my drift.
This is a sight I have not seen in a long time.
My eyes are sort of blinking into existence. There we go.
I don't remember the last time I've seen this field in use.
It's been quite some time.
It has been a few days. Are they using water magic? Oh no, they are.
Yes.
Staring at them for like
Yes.
2 minutes. They're like, shit. Hold on. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad.
What?
It's not that bad. I just need a.
He's weak to water. Or did you forget that?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. If I just don't look in that direction, I'll be fine. You guys see anyone over there?
Seen several, yes.
Who might, like, who'd be interested in a magic lesson?
Well, the water mage, that's for sure. And the
obviously the water mage, but anyone else?
Perhaps Wayne, Crimron, Andy.
Crimron's right there.
Yep, I see him over there. I'm looking this way, the place that you can't look. Oh, did you forget that just seconds ago?
Why do you think I'm asking you? I can't look in that direction.
Alright, fine. Go walk up to them.
Why can't you?
Because of water.
Water magic.
I mean, I can't.
So Sofa's going to be doing a magic lesson at the circle. If you want to go over there.
Yes, I believe I will.
Mm-hmm.
Keep forgetting how strong you actually are.
I quite liked your water
Sofa's
magic.
doing a magic class at the circle. If you want to go over there, the magic circle.
Why would I go to a magic class that I'm not even signed in with the guild?
Magic was very impressive for how you used it.
Magic class? Yes, Wayne. It's just even if you're not part of the guild or a class, it's still knowledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to join the League of Fathers, meet me in Aether. We will be starting in 20 minutes.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm not a man, nor am I a parent, so I'm out of that running.
I'm
Not
curious.
even the father either.
I'm still gonna go to Aether anyways. I have no interest in magic lesson. Appreciate it. What is the lesson on whatever?
I don't know. It all depends on Sofa.
Where is the lesson?
An awful teacher at that point. Not
Yeah,
even
right there.
having a
Magic circle over there.
lesson plan. Well, have fun.
That was good to learn magic.
Well, the sparring circle cleared out, so I guess I don't need this anymore.
Pleasure to meet you again.
Where's my trick?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're actually here, Hannah. I
Yeah.
don't really see you in
Ooh.
Redwall as much.
Well, we came to Redwall because no one was interested in Aether.
No. I mean, there's probably a bunch of probably you.
No.
Wait, Andy might actually be able to learn something. Where is he at?
Andy is gonna be joining with us soon.
Over there.
He's talking.
You have 2
okay.
minutes to inform people, and after that, I start the magic lesson regardless. So, in 2 minutes. Here we go.
Understood. It'd be nice to actually have professional training instead of practicing on my own.
Indeed.
I think I'll make myself comfortable.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm just going to use the entire crowd as a body shield. Can you all
Just murdered you, actually.
I told water
Give me a
magic.
moment. Yep, there we go.
What about water magic?
There you go.
Don't
He
worry
can't
about
look
it.
at you.
You know, I'm getting
He
comfortable.
can't look at you
Don't worry about
because
it.
of water.
Enjoy your life.
This is
No, Jackson, don't
This
make
isn't
no,
water.
I feel self-conscious.
Well, we already
This
know
isn't
what
water.
happened. It's not
This is-
water.
Not
this
everyone
is protection.
knows.
No, this is protection.
Oh,
it's
see,
like
you're
what
fine.
Aslan had. I thought it was.
Yeah,
You're
but
fine,
like,
Palmer.
if they
No,
want
if it
to,
was
I
water-
didn't want to like.
No, if it was water,
no, well,
it'd be
I'm
covered.
Madroon now.
And your
No, it's
clothes
just
or
protection
your
magic.
probably get wet because you sit on it.
Scarlet already know what's
Yeah.
happened,
Yeah, that's
so
the reason why it's not covered in water.
No, I
It's
know
not-
that, but I wanted to like.
It's not being protected.
So we could both like enjoy the experience without having to. Yes, thank you.
There you go.
That works. That works. Foolproof.
Waterproof. I'm not casting any water right here.
But now you can. But now you can, cause I'm here.
It's just protection magic.
No, I know that. But when you want to use water magic, you can, and everything will be fine.
What do we?
Oh yeah, thank you. Perfect.
It's a dwarf.
What do we touch something that's like generally made of water? Like minerals or something?
Oh, more than alright. We're about to start the magic
It's
lesson.
okay, Pommel. Can Chris pet Pommel's head?
Need help being a little trading dummy for anyone to shoot
What?
magic at me? Let me know.
Maybe later.
How do you want magic shot at you, Torg?
I was asking if
I'm
Chris
big,
can
I'm
pet
bulky,
Pommel's
I've
head.
got a lot of fucking armor.
Again, welcome to
I'm gonna
disagree with this action.
Pet head.
Not only that, you always ask for me to be a trading dummy.
Okay.
Amber, you could probably think of this as training for him.
I don't know. Hannah's
yeah,
Hannah's
I
fire
can't
is
say
actually
yes,
kind of
otherwise
crazy.
I'll look weak. But if I say
It's
no,
fine,
I'll
it's their decision.
Her fire is kind of
Yeah,
warm.
fun, alright? Need my help? Let me know.
It made me
This
explode.
is all I know how to use my mind magic for.
What?
Alright, everybody.
What?
Gather up front of me.
Torg, you
What
Get
want to
ready.
help?
Don't worry
Parchment,
about it.
ink, quill.
Got you.
Don't be shy to
I want one.
sit in the magic circle. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
You know, that last seems to worry me, so far.
What's that to be worried? When I ever put you guys in danger in any time.
You know what? I'll trust you for now so far.
Trusting you.
I mean, if it's a test.
I'm okay.
Are you?
Or a quiz.
Alright. That seemed like a fair group. So, as usual, I will host a magic lesson today for those who remain and did participate in the magic lesson. At the end of the day, I will teach individual spell. Today, it is not my lesson about magi level, it is still a lesson about base ground spell and knowledge that you should know to become a magi. Understood, everybody? Don't expect anything crazy out of me. That's not what it is for today. Alright. Today, magic lesson, as usual, since I have apparently a lot of requests recently, will be about curses and magical traps.
Oh.
I hosted this lesson in the past. Does anyone here remember anything about this lesson?
Ooh.
First time
I think, but it was man, that was a while back.
I attended Califax's.
I remember the curses. I remember about how you counter curses or something.
Yeah.
Does this involve knowing curse words?
No. Though vicious
Got
mockery
a question.
might be part of it of the discussion later on. Yes, Pommel?
There are positive, neutral, and negative types of curses.
Indeed. So, let me entail the subject. They are indeed positive, neutral, and bad curses. It is possible to curse somebody to get an effect on someone that you would not normally think about. Curses are complicated crafting spell It's not something you can just throw out directly like most of magic himself. You have to think and adjust to it. Since curses came directly from chaos magic, it is a bit complicated to manifest. Not only it's because most people have the misconception that you can control chaos, but because of the difficulty of how to try to control something whose whole purpose and being is not to be controlled. The solution is simple. You only have to guide chaos to do what you want. You influence it. You try to attract it. Because one thing about curses who is different from most of the spells is you got to see those type of magic as sentient. Curses can adapt, change, evolve, and even become sentient to the point they can speak, walk, if they do are strong enough at some point. It is a thing who rarely happen and hope never happen to any one of you, since sentient curses are high level grade spell magic. And that would take me and probably Master Califax to remove one from any of you. It's not like a demon or fiend who take possession of you. It is completely covering your conduits and mana, influencing in every move and even your being who's related directly to your soul.
Drop the whole fucking soda can and my PlayStation controller.
Keep that in mind. Now, back to the main subject, who was good, neutral, bad. For example, who here could name me one type of good curses somebody could cast on them? Raise your hand if you have an answer.
Pocket cheese.
In the back?
Technically, wouldn't that be a luck sort of hex or curse?
Could be.
Ooh,
Good way to
undead.
think about it. That's another way.
I don't know if undead would.
Binding?
That's another way too. Now, think about it. I want to look young forever. Sadly, because human species do not allow by evolution to overcome this step, I can only rely on magic. Maybe should I go for life magic? Could help, but at the same time that'd be extremely draining since you'd be pulling constantly your own mana to try to look younger. But what if, for example, I wanted to curse myself using my blood, some kind of rhyme, and that every night to look still young and beautiful, all I would need to do is sing a song at the moonlight.
What song would that be? Like a cappella? Like a poet?
It's not the point here. The point is,
He's the moon deity.
for menial task or for other being, you can overcome some challenges by curses. And the beauty on curses is when it is cast, it do not keep draining your mana constantly. It becomes sentient, it becomes its own thing, taking mana from the person you curse himself or the surrounding area. People don't realize this, but this is not my true form. I have 25 glamour curses on me to keep looking human and not turn you all frightened and try to kill me. And even then, it's not fully completed. You can see my fingers, my eyes, my sharp teeth, and you probably always realize my size. But this is the most human I can look with all the curses I put on myself. Now, neutral curses are what we call a derivative product of wild magic, or when one of your spell go wild. So, for example, some of you try to cast, I don't know, firebolt on an enemy, right? But your magic go wild. You have a critical failure on your abilities that you cannot comprehend over the magic you casting. And for example, like it happened to me in the past because my magic went wild, you turn into a potted plant for a solid hour.
Oh. Yeah. This sounds bad or good in a way.
Neutral curses are random effects on them. It can change between multiple things. It could be favorable, it could be against you. It's really depending on what you're trying to achieve. And sadly, when curses like those, when wild magic is unleashed, it is, like I said, chaos. It is random effect. It's not following your will anymore. It's not following your guidance. You will fall under any type of circumstance with wild magic and those curses. It's quite funny sometimes. For example, I wanted to cast a whole person on someone, and instead, yes, I did manage to hold the person, but I was not expecting that juvenile kraken to appear in the middle of the room in that dungeon. So that was quite the experience to try to talk to him and send him back home after that incident. Keep in mind, kraken are not all evil. They're mostly all evil, but they're not all evil. They can be rational with you. Now, where we come, bad curses. That's the bad juju most people refer and know curses at. I am an expert in curses. I know very much about it. I have mastered it. It is a bit complicated how it can work. So, for bad curses, there are two subcategories. Can anyone here name me one of those two?
Subcategories.
Decay?
Not really. No.
Oh.
People in the back can get closer. I see you. Come on. No cool kid in the back of the class. Come on.
Sorry if I haven't been around as much.
You can hang out behind the shield, that's fine.
Alright.
You're part of the cool.
In this case, the two type of bad curses we exist are direct and sorry, Jesus, my throat. Are direct curses or long-term curses. So, for those who don't know, for example, one of my strongest spell that I developed and created on my own is what we call a direct spell. Fiend Fire, it is called. This fire that I summoned came directly from hell himself, being a sentient beast between a snake, manticore, eagle, dragon. Problem is, like every chaos magic, I do not have full control of it. And if I lost control of Fiend Fire, this thing can roam around and burn anything in its pathway until I exhaust all my mana. So keep in mind, powerful spells always have consequences. But this is a direct spell. That's the point of the subcategory. Me throwing fire at you, me making you levitate and crush your bones, me casting power word pain on any of you. Those are direct effect of the curses. They are quite taxing in mana, sadly, and also have terrible effects. You probably could guess this is not the good curses part, but throwing fire at your enemies, lightning, petrifying them, all of this. Those are the direct type of curses you can learn. For example, most of you probably know one of the most powerful curses who ever exist, named as Power Word Kill. Or another worldly common and know, Disintegrate.
Oh.
Those are directive. Now we can go on the subject of long-term curses that the people mostly vaguely know more. Those are something you have requirements to meet. To be able to cast effectively a curse, you need a few things around yourself. So first, let's just say I would try to cast a curse to make you lose your hair.
I will make notes for you.
It is a simple type of curse. They are 3-tier. You have tier 1, who's the lowest part of the curses. Tier 2, it's quite medium. In tier 3, you tend to be deadly. So, tier 1, all I need to have to cast a small type of curse on some people is just the name and what they look like. The moment I have those two information, I can cast this curse, for example, on anybody around. Like, for example, Anna, I wish to curse you to lose all your feathers. All I would need is how you look, your name, and in 15 to 30 days, the curse will execute itself slowly. The person will realize what happened.
Jesus Christ.
And probably go
Fucking
at the
late.
church and
It's
get
just
that
like
curse
crazy.
removed by any common cleric around or any holy man who wield a bit of holy magic. It's not that hard to get rid of something as basic as this. Now, medium type of curses are a different breed. Those require two things. First, any part of the individual. So, what would be better, in general speaking, is nails, a piece of hair, some spit that you can take from the side of the mug you might have drink, a little bit of dead skin somewhere. You know, basic stuff like this help you greatly. Now, the second point to make your I cannot speak today. Your curse stronger would be that you put a condition or some kind of freedom pass to break the curse. You see, when I say cursors are sentient spell, and they take their own mana or the mana around them to survive, it is because you put them on a condition to allow them to be this free. So, for example, I would try to curse Anna. Instead of losing their hair, will lose any sense of touch, view, and hearing, turning them deaf, blind, and permanently numb in every juncture, making them out of combat and out of services for a long time. I would have a piece of her nail directly on my possession. That would take me around 8 to 10 days to cast, as the spell will take effect slowly. The person will realize what's happening, though here is the catch. For the spell to keep going and working on this matter, what you need to do is put the condition, and generally speaking, the condition I'm speaking about is a way to free the person from the curses. You all probably heard about those tales where rhymes, poems are used in curses, and the solution of those rhyme riddles or poems tend to be what seal directly the curse. So if you do not solve this equation, the person will still remain under your curse, but in the same time, you give freedom at your spell who is restraining one person with this condition. Of course, you can cast it without a condition, but the effect is way slower, way less impactful, and way weakening. That's why it is important to get some parts directly and the condition.
Enjoy your lesson.
Now, the last type of curses, who is the tier 3, who tend to bring death, or misery, or ruins to any of your opponent. Those kind of curses require extreme measure. So the 3 things who, generally speaking, would need to be used to cast those is 1, the soul of an individual. So it can be directly the soul of the person you're seeking to curse, or a wild soul, but generally speaking, when you use the soul of other people to curse another person, you need multiple type of soul. So you would need multiple souls to be able to pull, how to say that, the output of magic you need to curse that person. The second part would be a fair amount of blood of the person. Probably 1 or 2 vial of blood allow you deeply to connect with them and being able to curse directly the set bloodline of the person. And lastly, this one is a bit finicky. It is to find a skeleton, or at least most of the bones and remains of an ancestor of the person you're trying to curse. So, it implies a lot of grave digging and grave robbing that I do not encourage in all of you. And that's from a necromancer speaking. I heard about the stories happening in the swamp. Stop stealing
I didn't
dead
know how
people's
else to
body
practice
parts.
speak with dead. You told me to practice. I didn't know how else.
You didn't steal it though.
Right, you
I
didn't
didn't
steal.
steal it. No.
Someone else did.
I was just hunting monsters in there.
Alright.
Okay.
As long as you don't take the remains of the person with you back home, it's fine. You didn't,
Miss
right?
Sulfur.
No, no. I don't know.
Okay.
Miss
Yes.
Sulfur. How would a curse that affects like an entire bloodline work?
So, tier 3 curses, like I said, are the most deadly and annoying one to do. To affect an entire bloodline, you would need the blood of somebody in particular to grab and hold upon, the name, and knowing the face of the person himself. You will be required to acquire ingredients related to the curses you want to do on person. If the curse himself, for example, is every single day the person will slightly turn into gold, like one morning it would be his foot, the day after it would be up to his knee, the day after it will be up to his hips, and so on and so forth, for example, you will be required to have the blood of the person again, 2, the said amount of gold equivalent in weight of the person. So that's a lot of gold. Keep that in mind. And 3, some alchemical compound who can help boost the curse himself. So generally speaking, like for example a frog tongue, salamander tail, maybe a dead lizard, some kind of moss. It's all in books. It takes a little bit of compound. But generally speaking, depending on the type of curse you want to apply on the person, it will be related to a material connected to this. You want to curse someone with the gold order curse, who turn them into gold slowly each day? You use the same amount of gold. You want to petrify them for the longest, well, you need a basilic eye somewhere that you use in said curses, for example. You want the person to feel like every time they go in the water, it is actually burning for them. You will need probably a fire salamander lever somewhere, or maybe a heart. Maybe the special gland the salamander used to breathe fire. That's the requirement on the compound side to this spell. Now, you know when I said tier 2 require a little rhyme, a little poem, right, to break said curse? Same concept with the tier 3, except those are way longer, way more complicated, and generally speaking, most of people don't get it, but it is, for example, a full song or a full orchestral musical you need to craft around it to keep the curse all together since it's so efficient. A tier 3 curse can be applied and fully consume a person in 3 to 5 days. And again, it's not because as you, as the caster, put the requirement of like, oh, you need to undo the gold order curse, find this hidden treasure trove near your home, that I will tell you I did curse you and this is your riddle. The person has still have to figure out who cursed them, what they need to do to uncurse themselves. There are few ways to break curses. First one, well, the quite obvious, is to fill up the requirement, to answer the riddle, the question, or go at the location required directly by your own crafting on the spell. Though, keep in mind, sometimes time is at bay, and you will be forced to look quite quickly, especially if it is a tier 3 curses. Those kind of things can be an extreme pain in the butt to do. I kind of lost my train of thought. Can somebody remind me what I was talking about for a second?
Oh,
Jesus.
Sorry.
Curses.
Yeah, no, that. I was wearing my lesson. Let me look my doc. 1 second.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh no. Oh no, the magic got to them.
Alright. So, those are the 3 ways to cast curses. The 3 type of curses, what you can do, what are the requirements for it, what type of curse can be. I can throw fire, or I can actually curse a person to burn slowly each in 1 of days. Now, bring the subject how to break curses. If you are the same affinity of chaos, it's quite easy. You can detect what are the requirements right away. You can even convince the spell to leave. That is a good way to break curses. You just solve the riddle, for example, or you solve the answer and boom, curse gone. The other way is brute forcing it. So, for somebody who has chaos magic like me, we can, like I said, influence chaos, try to guide them, seduce it, so it obey to you and go in the direction you want and leave maybe the person. That is a good way to do it. But if you are a holy magic person or a soul mage, you be able to try with your own affinity to break the curse. But keep in mind that when you do, the requirement is a bit higher for you to cast, so you get to put a lot of mana into it. And since holy magic and chaos magic meet together, there's a risk of explosion. And when I say explosion, I mean literally explosion. When 2 affinities of different affinities meet, it tends to explode constantly, since affinities like that do not mix well. So keep in mind, if you fail to overcome the chaos, put on said spell and curse, you might be injured, and the person himself might be injured too. Now, it's Surprisingly, people might don't know this. Another good way to break curses is using another curses.
Huh?
Just like yep. Just like medicine, you can actually use poison to heal someone from some kind of illness. You can actually use magic with curses and chaos to break other curses and chaos. Let's just say, for example, somebody casts that tier 1 lost feather on Anna over here. She come to me in despair. She didn't know what to do. I take one of her feather who fall down, craft my own curses of tier 2, put a requirement with a little riddle at the end, give the answer to Anna so she know when to use it if she want to be free from it, what the other curses is fully down, and the curse I casted so terrible make her feather regrow in a matter of 10 minutes per day.
Oh.
And boom, the other curses will slowly wither and die like a parasite who cannot feed from anything in despair, as the other one eat the other curses. Like I said, and I don't repeat myself enough, curses are sentient spell. They are a little bit like parasite, or a little bit like no, parasite is the best term I could use. A virus. In other cases, they will attach to their host and wither them away. But if another parasite is already there, what do you think the two of them will do when they meet each other?
Compete?
It is compete, it is fight, it is try to gain. Rare occasions, sometimes people get two curses on them who work together instead because they kind of the same breed. But in other perspective, most of curses will try to eat the other curses to get possession of the host himself.
Understandable.
Now, that was my full curse course. Does anyone has any question? It's the moment to ask me. Yes.
No.
When it comes to decursing a, let's say, a tier 3 curse that spans an entire multiple generations to a time long past, how would one break that curse if it's still going on?
So, first thing first, identify the curse. You got to know what it does and do exactly, and find the condition about said curse. Every curses of tier 2 to tier 3 have the condition of having a riddle, an escape plan, a challenge, something. They all have those kind of conditions. So the
There wasn't
moment
gonna be
you
a
identify
module.
what kind of
The
curse
fuck is
it is,
happening?
and you find the condition is, that's where you get your angle of attack to try to figure out how to get free of it. You could, of course, ask multiple powerful mages like me, Califax, Kelbanda, Tempest, try to help you on this matter. But since a tier 3 is quite costly, just to give you an example, to break a tier 3 curses, you will need to do 3 missions for me to be able to pay off this uncursing effect.
Understood.
Any other question? I'm surprised. Oh. Yes.
So when you curse someone, you said it was what they look like, their name, and then the curse?
For tier 1, yes. What they look like, what is their full name, or what is their true name, because most people don't use all their true name. And after that, you can cast tier 1 curses with a bit harmless, just mostly annoying.
I might have a
Yes,
question.
dear.
Recently I had some of my blood taken and put on a doll, and I'm very concerned it might have been an idea for a curse?
Quite possibly be. Cursed object is also something that can be related to bloodlines. If your doll get cursed directly with your blood, this doll might feel exactly what you feel. And
That is
vice
very
versa.
concerning then.
Huh.
Any other question? Yes?
Just curious, a curse of lycanthropy, what tier would you reckon that would be in?
It depends on the type of lycanthrope itself. But,
For example,
lycan...
magical? Magical absorption lycanthropy?
I would say it's probably a tier 3, since lycanthropy started to begin with what we call a bloodline curse originally, and spread it out to an invasive type of infection who go by people depending on if the condition are met to propage the said lycanthropy. But generally speaking, it is a blood type curse since it modified the body of the person to a point it's not human anymore, or the creature they were originally with.
Thank you.
Any more question?
Oh.
All right. If no more question, I'm surprised because I was expecting question again about the cheese. Gotta lose my mind about it. But now you all understand what the courses is about. So, for those who want individual spell who assisted at the full lesson, please line up in front of me. I will try to go the fastest I can to teach you one minor spell of your choice, or even a medium one if you have the guts to try to do it.
I appreciate. I got things to think about, actually.
Yeah, likewise.
I was busy dealing with something, so I wasn't able to be here for the whole thing.
I was here for the whole thing. I think I did love it.
In your shoes, Pommel. Perpetual wet sock.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, he doesn't wear socks.
Shoes. Yeah, he doesn't wear any.
Pommel. Pommel, the class is over. I got
Drops the shield on his body.
Extremely rude.
What the fuck?
She can get extra homework.
Probably.
Well, we can't pour water over him, but what other type of liquid could you pour over him?
Lava?
Most liquid comes.
No, that would hurt.
Hey, you doing all right?
It will hurt him either way. Alcohol.
Because myself.
Give him ale.
Alcohol.
I'm gonna set him on fire.
You feel a little shake on your feet.
Yeah, it might have alcohol in it. I mean, or water in it.
Able to be sure if I was able to see you again.
Yes, I was there.
Are you going to learn any?
Oh, he's knocked out.
level spells?
Probably a bit of the cursing.
I am very concerned.
Been over there more
After
often.
hearing all that.
Some things that's been happening with me.
I
But
definitely
just wanted to make sure that you were all
try
right.
to get that fixed.
I might attempt to do a medium.
I have apple juice.
Nothing's exactly happened, but.
What are you
I
interested
don't
in?
even have the guts to do the curse thing.
I mean, probably not normal apple juice.
There's so many different curses. You can't just pick just one. There's multiple. What the fuck?
Well, if I am to recommend any
Like
curse,
this.
spell.
Stop my hand from being fucking cursed. That's number one.
How's things been with you? It's been a while since I saw you.
That might be a tier 3 or tier 4 at best.
Yeah.
I
There we
don't
go.
know if myself can fix that easily.
No, that's something that I would have to fix on my own.
But something I believe is curse-like is
something defensive, offensive, utility, cursive,
what I utilize
boosting,
is siphon energy, or energy, mana, life, etc.
utility.
Usually it's through touch. I imagine a higher level version could be ranged, but say you acquire it for channeling through your swords. Each time you slash someone, it's possible they get injured, and also you siphon a portion of their energy back into you at least, sort of like...
spell.
How do I word this? You tire slower, and they tire faster.
Actually just wait in line and see if you can ask Sulfur about it. I know they're busy.
Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at.
And
Yeah.
the spell I can teach you on utility would be
That's
ice,
what I utilize,
where
essentially.
It is basically turning the ground
Mana,
into a
life,
full ice
etc.
skate, where your opponent would have difficulty tearing.
But I use it more of giving and taking bad stuff.
Of course.
You need to be healed, I just throw some life into you, etc.
I also have the spell of create water.
Of course.
You can create a large block of water.
Hannah, use one of your
Wish to
feathers to tickle his nose.
Breathe underwater.
I tried.
Wish.
Hannah, you may want to learn the spell Create Feathers. She kept talking
Yeah,
about defeathering you.
Hannah, did you get in line?
Yeah, that whole
Class
spell,
is
that
over,
whole
it's time
spiel
to
kind
lock
of
up.
Which one?
concerned me.
It might be a good idea to learn Create Feathers. Feather growth?
I don't.
It's a quite simple spell.
That could be a very specific thing. I don't
What if
know.
they give you
She
like
might be
swords
interested.
with like bird feathers? You'd be able to like.
Prevent baldness.
I think so.
What?
Well, his leg is currently flexing behind him.
A curse to prevent baldness. That could apply to hair, to
Not
feathers.
sure if that's some form of
It
chaos
seems rather
magic
practical,
or...
yeah. The practical use.
I'm gonna take this back. Hannah, what about prevent baldness?
I'll check on the seekers. I'll
You want
be
to
back
learn
around in case you
utility
need
spell?
me.
You'll laugh, but that's a serious thing. What if you lose all your feathers?
I don't.
You don't have the curse of
What if
baldness.
you lose a feather and then it just grows back immediately?
Right, exactly.
I mean,
Not sure how much more I can learn, I guess, but
I shed like weekly, so.
What if you could throw your feathers as weapons and then the spell would make them regrow immediately?
it's just death. I'm bored.
Pablo!
She's gonna pluck a feather,
So,
toss it in the air, and then use wind magic to shoot it really fast.
utility.
Ice is a part.
See?
You
See,
need
that is
water
an
handy to be able to use ice magic.
She's already able to do that. She's able to do a lot of magic, as a matter of fact.
But you have water.
Yes, but the feathers would regrow nigh immediately,
It is
no?
a simple spell around you
It's a
for
possibility.
30 feet radius.
And it's also still just a feather, even if I throw it
Does
at
anyone
speed.
have a loud sound that they can play?
It's still just a feather.
Evil type creature abomination. Even
We'll
if
do
it's
that
very
later,
soft,
actually.
but it takes concentration.
So,
When everyone
You gotta keep
disperses,
that.
we
When you
can
start
attempt to wake
fighting,
them
you
up.
lose that spell and you need to recast it.
I can try to call him on Discord. Just be like, hey, yo, did you actually roll?
well, I mean, could you not just enshroud your feathers with wind magic? I mean, wind can be very sharp when
Could use a
channeled
bit of
correctly.
mind magic to
When you use your sword, I
cause
mean,
like a loud sound to play in
what
his
cousin
head.
used to do is she would enshroud her wings with gold energy, and then that would harden them like steel or stronger. So, if she was a wall, you could be a sword.
Hannah, use
Or like a
razor
glaive.
leaf.
I kind of already can.
Should I kick Pablo in the head to wake him up?
I am not in line.
I swear I will kill you if you do that.
Dark and holy.
I can just, you know, give him a quick jolt of mana to wake him up.
Holy would be probably Shield of Fate. Ooh,
No.
upgrade the armor of somebody around them.
What if we moved him onto the water sigil? Maybe that would give him nightmares and wake him up.
Oh, look, he's getting up. He's getting up. He's getting up. Look at it. As soon as you said it. Good job, Andy.
Go ahead of me.
It's like when a dog has bad dreams, when it, you know, hears things it doesn't like.
Back, Pommel.
Mm.
So keep that in mind.
The class is over.
To cast this,
Oh, I
and
was listening.
make sure to practice with it.
Just taking it in.
You should see a holy golden shield floating around you.
It's a lot I need to keep track of.
They were going to pour water on you.
I was.
Not Lummy.
Wayne
Not
was
me.
wanting to.
They also said alcohol.
I wanted to poke him.
Look at Carrot. Hannah, look at Carrot.
I see
I mean, also your leg is currently. There it goes.
Fell
I
asleep.
have a defensive one. You already taught me defensive.
Because
I need to be able to actually fix the fucking tracker for this shit.
What are the alignments you have there?
I
Wonder
do
if I
need
can.
to ask Sulfur about something related to my studies as an adept.
nature.
Oh, go on ahead then.
I have to wait till everyone else
You
has
could learn
gotten their
primer
their
with
low-level
basically shaking
spells.
the ground under you to make the terrain
There's
difficult for your opponents.
Yes,
I am.
I am.
If not, you have something called
You're not.
that
I'm
you
in.
can tap with your foot
I'm not doing a lesson.
and making
No,
spikes
I'm
coming
just
out of
trying
the
to get
ground
a
stab your opponent.
service.
Ah,
So,
That sounds cool too.
use a good bean.
I guess I could take the spike one.
I just don't want to get in the way of everyone's
Alright.
lessons.
That's a classical one. Favorite of many people.
Hey, Scarlet.
There we go. That's
Hey,
gonna
Noodle.
take you at least
What's
4 or 5
poppin'?
days to fully master that one.
Oh.
You have to
In
put
all
your
honesty,
energy
I've
Just doing a little
and
role
mana
play.
into the
Something
ground
called
and
voodoo
force and
dolls,
shape the
like
shape you're
special
seeking for in
cursed
front of you
dolls that
to release
you use
it into this
Have,
deadly
like,
trap
be
you
able
try
to
to bait.
like have some effect on people. Like I think you can shove a needle into it and they'll feel pain.
Well, I better get practice.
I really need to fix the. I need to fix the tracker. I could see it that it's on my heel when it really isn't. So I need to fix that somehow.
The reason I was
Alright,
asking some
next
of
one.
those questions is actually
Hot.
I was hoping.
Yeah, it's fucking cold over here.
Some sort of teleportation spell specifically for teleporting other people or objects.
Teleportation spell are quite high level, to be honest with you.
Learn an earth spike
I was
spell.
trying to get
Well, it's gonna
a
take
bit
me a
more.
while.
Let's try with
information to see if
teleporting
there
yourself
could be
first to another location. After
some
that, we
way
can
could
work on
safely remove
a
it.
higher type of teleportation.
Only 4 days.
In my
but
fucking eye.
I hope.
That for now.
Again, you got this.
Alright.
Everything just sort of keeps pointing back to that one spot.
So, this parchment,
Don't do
I
that
have two
far.
spells for you.
Don't
One
lean
is
back
called
that
Blink,
far.
and the other one is called
Had an
Misty Step.
expedition.
When you master those two, you can come to me. I can teach you full teleportation. Those will take though 5 to 6 days to fully master. So you gotta need a lot of
Wait, what are you guys
practice.
gonna learn?
And after 5 days, you can come back to me. I can teach you a little bit high grade more spell,
Use
like
extra
teleporting
people?
yourself to another country instead.
Haven't figured it out yet.
I haven't either.
No problem, dear.
Excuse me.
I'll be there for you, Pommel.
Hello, dear.
I was one of the first people
would
to
love
find out about this curse.
But I would like another wind
I would love
spell.
to assist, even if I can't cast my magic properly.
Alright, I did teach you Windblade, Gust of Wind. could teach you Wind Wall, with a really long line of wind that you can block many opponents with. Or
one of the.
I could teach you Tornado if you want to.
For now,
special
is
needs,
there
no,
any
it's
magic
okay.
stuff or a
Yeah,
magic
that sounds
thing?
good. Tornado.
I see. I need to speak
Put a
to
fan
someone
on.
who knows things about curses because I've been cursed.
If you put a fan on, you'll be able to, get inside VR. But you can't join this, unfortunately.
Keep
So-
in mind, this is a strong spell, okay? Don't try to do this in a population area like Midtown. Please, until you master it. The first one you probably gotta cast might go wild and just go on its own. Let it be. Just make sure you're into a safe. What is that?
The other one was gonna charge me a
Just make sure that nobody's in danger in front of you when you cast this spell, so you'll be able to do it safely over and over and over again. Understood, dear?
Favors are worse than coin. I don't know.
Okay.
Perfect.
The favors are more like missions, basically. You would just have to ask her how many you have to go on.
I've been in this gig long
Well,
enough.
I don't know what you could teach me, because the only thing for affinity goes is light, so I don't know what would be good with curses with light.
But the spell I teach you is not forcefully related to curses, dear. It's something you seek or want instead. It's a reward to assisting at the lesson.
The fuck?
Wayne.
Hold on, I'm having a curse going on with me right now.
First missions are dangerous, but
Anyway.
Does somebody curse you? Anyway.
if you ask me, it's a fair.
I mean,
gift
yes.
because
Anyway.
you're doing this for her, and then she
So,
owes
you want
Mhm.
a practical,
That is how the
offensive,
favor works.
common, defensive, utility type of spell?
Look, I've learned about this.
Which one you want?
Right, and then
More on the offensive part. The only offenses that I have is blinding light. And that's it.
Alright. So, there is a light spell known as Prismatic Ray, who, depending on the color you throw, will throw directly a light beam, who will scorch and burn everything it touches directly in this direction. The beam himself will look like a colorful rainbow himself, but it's related to all the gems who the light reflects upon when you release it.
An enchantment or
Yeah, that would work.
favor, and depending on the power of the magic needed, you'll need a certain amount of favors. Like in order to get like an anti-magic enchantment on a weapon, you'd have to
There
do,
we
like,
go,
3
dear.
missions for her.
does that mean there's like
Thank you.
a lot of like things that surround me?
No problem, dear.
Just setting
That's gonna take around 3 to 4 days to fully master it.
Alright. And then after all of this,
Make sure to practice.
yes. Also, afterwards, I would like to speak to you about something as well.
Well, I still have a lot of student in line for spells, so if you see me free, you are more than welcome to accost me and speak about the subject.
Of course.
Please.
I was legally hired to steal.
I was
and
gonna
then
ask for
I got
service,
cursed
not
because
for
of it, you know.
spell.
So it's not technically my fault.
You got cursed for stealing.
Prisma Light. Why does that sound familiar? Oh yeah, because it's fucking Terraria. Noodle, if you ever play Terraria and you get the prismatic light diamond thing from Moonlord, that's what I could fucking do. I could do that. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be fun. Oh, if only I could put another effect on my model. still be the goddamn be. What the? Am I having a stroke, Noodle? What the fuck are you saying?
Very good. Of course. It'll come in handy for any encounters that happens to be water-based. Or just anything in general.
But that requires of me moving every asset that I have into another project. Like everything. I can remove something. What do I got? What do I have, Devils? Light injury I could get rid of.
An interesting one to see at some point, for sure.
The hallucinator I'm gonna work on. Hammer? Oh, it's pretty much useless. Probably put that in my inventory somewhere.
Still being careful about my water around him. Feel bad about that one day. I'd help him the best I can.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Afternoon.
I gotta train with my new skill as well.
I can't train with this one in Redwall. The arena's too small.
You could try it on the beach.
Last thing we need is a water tornado. Isn't that called a hurricane?
It's either a hurricane or a typhoon. I don't remember. Or is it a tsunami?
Tsunami's just a big
tsunami
wave.
is a wave of water, which I actually cast.
Apparently,
Cast a smaller version of it.
apparently in the next few days I'll be able to cast a beam of light.
Oh. Sounds good indeed.
The only way that I can truly explain it. Let me drop down my cards real quick. So you know the Prismarite in Terraria that you get from Moonlord? Yeah, Jackson's gonna be able to do that.
Nice.
Let me pick up my cards. So yes, I do need to practice with it, though I don't think I want to at the current moment, because I don't know how far of a range it is.
No, and on top of that, last Moony is older to put a property damage, and
Yes.
or worse.
Are you okay, Hannah?
Yes.
Are you
That
sure?
hurts a little. That's all.
Do you want me to snap it for you?
Why?
No.
Why does it hurt?
I don't know. Stopped funny, I guess.
Do you want me to heal it?
It came back.
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you sure I could heal snap it?
Yes, I'm fine.
He'll snap it.
Get away from my neck.
How are you gonna tell me to get away from your neck when Wayne was just literally poking your neck?
I'll make a report about them.
I don't think Wayne's trying to snap it.
Hey, apparently we have a person that's going around giving people items that are stolen to sell. We just found one of our training swords in the hands of someone trying to swindle someone. Although they were telling them that it was a sword they found in a dungeon.
What the fuck? No, you idiot!
Apparently they said it was a sword they found in a dungeon of undead.
These aren't even good quality swords. They're training swords.
The sheer amount of times that we had to replace it, it's ridiculous.
There goes the spear.
Well, the person who's doing it
Okay.
Very
I
tall
think it's
individual
yellow.
with a deep voice and a wide brim hat.
Possibly.
I don't know who that is, but I will keep that in
Well,
mind.
that's all we got for a description.
Also,
Yeah.
it
I
might
thought
be
that was
made
the
up
lady
if-
that was in the robe.
Case in point,
Also,
it might be
made up.
the woman be making that up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Although this individual.
It seems she tried getting me to pickpocket person.
Hmm.
Which I
Did you
denied.
did you tell them that you're a guard?
No.
You should
I will
have.
also let you guys know that she kind of slipped up a little bit and seemed to mention a thieves guild. I think she's trying to get one going.
Ah, yes. White hair, very revealing clothing.
Big person.
Very revealing.
Where did you see her last?
Well, last time we saw her was
I
on the
last
road
saw
up
her,
ahead, but that was a while ago.
Hmm.
She was originally going to be. Did hear that she was trying to learn some, get a curse removed from sulfur, but I don't see her over there.
It tastes like apples.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for that actual person that was trying
You
to
alright,
swindle people.
No one ever likes my things.
How's the tongue sulfur?
You can feel that she's gripping you.
Keep that in mind, then.
Oh, what's going on?
It is about that time. Well, hey, at least it's a
I'm
good
with the
thing
new
right
territory,
now.
I guess.
Is going to look into
Less noises in the head to keep me awake. Makes me feel
Mm.
awfully tired these days.
to find free high magic.
Well, at least you're getting some rest finally.
Do free missions.
I know what'll wake you up.
My
juice?
What the fuck? That sounds so wrong without a context. Without any context, that sounds so fucking wrong,
yeah,
Wayne.
Sure, I could do with a warm up.
High quality magic
What are we gonna do with you, Wayne?
working.
We should get out of the arena to let them have some fun.
Yeah.
So.
Hey guys.
Yo.
Hey, Tina.
Hey,
Is father? Is father here?
No,
Wait.
he's not here.
I think I have
No.
one.
No,
I don't know if it's
unfortunately.
magical or not, but I have that dagger that killed that dragon.
which
It's gotta
one?
have some kind of quality to it, right?
Torg.
Torg?
Torg and
Yeah, so
Kai.
Torg. So
Kai
Torg was here
is
for a little
away
bit,
on a
but I
mission.
haven't seen
He
him.
won't be back for another couple of days. I've been keeping in touch with them. Cough cough finals.
Yeah, but none of you fuckers showed up.
He also
Why is that?
yeah,
You
you were
didn't do it
following
because none of
me,
you
and then
fuckers
you
showed
like freaked out or something.
Ah, so that's why Kai hasn't been around. He's doing his college finals. Okay. Alright, I got it now. So Captain Kai has finals to do.
The lady
Hey, little brother.
that the captain. Don't remember the lady the captain was into.
I don't know what you're talking about the captain, but you know we were going past them. It was fine. But wait.
Oh, I'm sorry, I went to the wrong emote.
What about
Yep, he's basically the captain of the Red Wall Guards. So, actually, you know what? Since I did overhear that, I'm gonna go invisible and track that person down. This is all in character. So, I'm gonna track that person down. Talk about, I'll go back to the fight, in a minute. I just want to do a little quick, invisibility patroller. No, they're not in the winery. Probably in the swamps, but I don't want to go in there because it's foggy as fuck. Yeah, I gotta. Okay, so nobody's up here. Right, perfect. Cast levitate. Actually, no, levitate is on the bracelet.
She is
Oh, she's chasing me and wait, why? Let me see.
That's what it looks like.
What happened? What happened to the spears?
Trish is following them over there towards the dock.
That'd be good. Are they still fighting? I can't tell. Yep. Okay, so they're fighting still. Let me get some lovely battle music going. Where is it? You know what? Mods of Redemption. Let's go.
Well, that's new.
You know what? I will be a camera.
You stir dust in your face.
What's that you got there?
Force pushing her force pushing her own hand so it hits harder than it should.
So we're going that far. Okay. No hard feelings.
Yeah, definitely. I just need to learn how to fight in desperate situations.
Desperate situations, huh?
No, that's Umbral.
You want to test that?
That's Umbral weapon. It's not missing textures. It's part of lore stuff.
Blast.
Oh, Eldritch Blast. Ooh. Alright, have fun work.
Purgative
Digit.
flame. What this does is it is basically like a burn status effect.
Understood.
All right, Digi, you go ahead and get yourself a nice rest. I'm gonna be a cinematic camera for a bit.
Okay. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
That really stings.
Aren't I a good cinematic camera? What do you mean VR lenses?
Casting Windblade with her wings.
No, it's just me. I'm actually just using my analog.
It's gonna launch itself at you.
Oh boy.
No, it's just me. I'm just using my analogs to move around.
Okay, I deserve that. You okay? You done?
Oh no, does my abdomen look okay?
I've seen worse.
That lasted longer this time.
Are you okay with nature-based healing?
I'm think so. I'm soul currently.
Jesus, how you beat this?
It wasn't easy.
This is why we can't let her fight for more than 10 minutes.
This
You
is
might
why we
end up
can't
killing
have
someone
nice
at some point.
things.
That's great.
Should I
True.
check if he's dead?
This is why I think. This is why I think
already
she's
dead.
kind of half
He's
evil,
right,
maybe
he's
like
dead.
chaotic evil.
Well, that's a 10.
Well, that's
So-
why I said again.
Nah.
Like, if an undead dies, do they die or they just become deader?
Both.
I think.
Wait. Dead.
Those piercings are gonna clear up.
Maybe
but it's gonna
evil.
hurt like hell.
Maybe he becomes super dead.
You inadvertently made
Maybe
me
he becomes
chuckle with the mic
more
off.
powerful than death himself.
With the mic muted. Noodle. It's possible.
I don't know, but you kind of look badass.
I can restitch my body. It's only minor wounds now. How about you?
I took a few bad Eldritch Blast burns.
I am so sorry.
No, this was part of the territory. I enjoy fighting against new spells, even if they hurt a lot. Thank you.
Sure about the
Wait,
slot limit.
If the Eldritch
Had a
Blast
few
thing
ideas I
was
wanted to
fire,
show
would it
off,
make
but
me explode?
saving them for your
What if any are you again?
So,
tall
Fuzz,
glass of chocolate milk.
Earth, nature.
as Jax is healing you, you will feel
It would hurt you for
your
sure.
wounds begin to close up rather rapidly, but you're feeling tired. With a natural 20, you'll be fully
I
recovered.
think it's just more of if they try to, like, fill you with that opposite affinity.
He has a hammer.
That's cool.
Bonk.
I have a hammer as well.
He doesn't just have a hammer. Where are you keeping that?
Where are you guys getting hammers from?
Well, I got mine in the auction,
Mishka.
and I keep it in my bag.
It's a packed thing. This metal has had a long history. Kind of funny in a way. It's kind of like me.
What's cool?
See, are you sure that's
What's
not
cool? This?
Thank you for the sparring match.
Mhm.
Very insightful.
Anytime. Anytime. I enjoy fighting.
Oh,
with
the
you.
dice roll.
Make dice. Hammer. Oh,
Yeah.
pause. Or not. What the?
Huh?
Was that
Anybody
accidental?
else?
I didn't see anything.
Anybody else see that too? Everything just went dark.
I
Yeah,
I didn't see
got
anything.
PTSD. That's fine.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, it hit me a few
Remember the thing I said?
Yeah. Nice. Packed weapon. Gotta love it. I do
Speaking of, I
apologize,
should
am
probably
actually-
restrain back my powers before I get in trouble. This form is not exactly appealing. Not high quality.
Oh yeah. In any case, there's one thing that I need to do, and I need to continue to look for somebody, so I'm gonna float around for a bit.
Need help?
Just looking for my kids. I'll be fine.
I hate my I hate Quest 2.
I'll be up
I
and
really need to get a valve.
Gotcha. Will do.
I really need to get a valve. But they cost so much fucking money.
That felt nice.
Because I keep losing tracking. even though that there's light in my room and the sensors are literally like to the sides. But I don't have the money for it.
Put on my shirt a second time.
I'm gonna
I
go see
understand
what's
why
going on in town.
there's so many mages that do lasers now. Those are so fucking fun.
Yeah, I can't afford a Valve. Valve or Vive? Vive? No, I don't know. Hey. What the fuck is happening in healers?
I'm too tired for everything, okay? I'd rather just chill out. I used a lot of my white magic. Maybe later you attack.
I just bought the Valve, like the headset, the controllers. I already have the trackers, as you could see. I have 3.0s. It's the headset and the controllers that I need. Nope. I need the headset and the controllers. It's not just the controllers because the controllers are only connected for PC. If I were to have just the Vive controllers with a Quest 2, it's not gonna it's not gonna connect with the Quest 2. So I need the full set. I can't just have Vive controllers and a Quest 2 headset. It has to be Vive, headset, and controller. Just like Quest 2 controller and Quest 2 headset. And Vive cost $1,000. Wanted one for a long time anyway, so but I can't fucking afford it right now. Oh, that's the Song of Immortality. Sweet boy, so let's go ahead and put this on. OBS will stop. Not OBS, the overlay will stop breaking. What? No. Is it the other one? Yeah, it's the other one. Not suicidal. Yep, it's this one. And look, I just lost track of it again. Oh wait, you can't really say. Lost tracking. Without even moving, I lost tracking. So it's gotta be both. Can't just be either or. And it doesn't just do it for like on the PC either. Like if I were to play an example, since I don't really have the actual Beat Saber game on the Quest 2, I just do the demo. I still lose tracking in just the Quest 2 itself. It got nothing to do with everything else, you know? So also I just lost my opportunity to talk to Sulfur. cool.
Yeah.
So, I can't really do nothing about that. Not to mention, with what I have for tracking itself, okay, so with the 5 trackers, it doesn't connect properly with the quest. So I had to install a program that is fucking called Space Calibrate, which I'm able to calibrate, the trackers with it. Easy peasy, right? Simple. But problem with it is it doesn't want to calibrate correctly, and it doesn't want to stay calibrated. So I have a hard time with it. Every time I go in VR, I always got to calibrate the trackers. And every time I lose tracking, like if I'm just standing still, it just loses connection. I think it's also because I only have one base station, but that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, I already have the dongles for the trackers. All I need is one more base station, just so that way I don't have to stand still in one position. Just stand still in one position. I could put it, once I get in VR, once I get in the lobby, I can show. So here's how I'm standing. Let me go over here. So say for instance, this is my room. If I walk about right here, right there is my base station. So I'm literally in a line right now. So I need to move that over there in the corner and another base station corner over here. Just so that way I have actual tracking. It's a whole 180. Yes. You have fun getting hit with Eldritch Blast? I was gonna say Eldritch Badge.
I did. I'm all sweaty now.
I'm gonna learn Prismatic. The Prismatic Beam.
I am excited to see giant rainbow lights.
I'm sure you heard me say that to Scarlet.
Yeah, I did.
I might have to put it on the model. I might have to remove something.
Let me see. Where is it?
See, you can't do that because I have 3.0s. 1.0s, 3.0s are not calibrated together, so you can't do that. Yep. I just need to figure out how to do the beacon of light. That's
like the converging thing?
Well, not the conversion thing, just that line itself. I gotta figure out how to do it. There's gotta be a particle system for that. Maybe I'll talk to Cross to see.
I know the person who made this. I can see if they can maybe give it to you. I don't know. They may be protective about their stuff. I've never asked.
Well, can you ask and see if they can give me the asset of just the rainbow itself, not the whole cute diamond?
Yeah, remind me tomorrow.
I gotta figure out what I want to do tomorrow.
I know, I'm sure. They may be online, actually. Let me see.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna stream. Actually, I could stream that horror Minecraft tomorrow. That would be fun.
Oh no.
That 300 survive 100 days or 300 days and that fucking parasite thing. Parasite mod.
Yeah, they're not on.
Yeah. I'll remind you in the morning if we're gonna play. If you're not busy and not doing chores.
I shouldn't be. 15 minutes left. I'm headed.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, I would be like, yeah, sure, give me your base stations. But no, 3.0s and 1.0s break. So you can't really do that. And the 3.0 base station costs like $80. Don't get them. It's not worth it. Don't get Slime VR. It's shit. Basically, it's like what I have for like tracking wise. You can't, you have to keep on calibrating over and over and over again when calibrating your trackers. Don't get them. Just get yourself Vive.
I'm trying to.
You two, you agreed to spar with him today.
All right.
Oh yeah, I did.
Is it time? Material for.
Yes, it is
You
indeed
available,
go time.
or-
If that is the case, I can punch the curse.
Yes, I am available. Hey, honey.
You're available.
Hello.
She beat
Yeah,
me
I'm
up,
available.
and I want to beat you up.
Doesn't
as
that
well.
armor weigh you down a bit?
Honey, how dare you beat him up? I can't believe you did such a thing.
It's okay, it's okay. It was a match.
It was great. It was actually fucking hilarious how she kicked his ass.
It becomes scary after a little while.
I put up a fight longer than the last.
To most of the people around here, it's a benefit and a
You do at least.
I've only sparred
Come on,
Also-
fire buddy. It's time for us to do it again.
I think you need to open up your eyes.
My eyes are open.
There you go, my friend.
Get off from in front of my girlfriend, you loser. What are you trying to do?
What? What the fuck are you on about? Are you high?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm on about. Today was a shit day for me. So today, check this out. This is just today. Let me run you through my day really quick, okay? So first off, all right? All right, it starts off with Torg being white, number one. Number two, it
That was
then
obvious.
starts
I
off...
never would have imagined.
Yes, and then number two, I had to fight Toma today, and that was really cool because I was powered up by the... Where's my buddy at? I was powered up by him. So it was really cool, and that was great. But the worst part came when I got speared.
Vocabulary?
Hold on.
Look.
Hold on. Look.
Say it in a sentence now?
Yeah, yeah.
Verbal?
I got speared in the hip.
Okay.
Speared?
You mean spit?
No, you explained it. It's fine. I understand it now. I completely understand that.
How to be gentle.
Look, just go along with it. It's my black language kicking in.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing now.
Thank
Not
you.
even
So
questioning
then
it.
afterwards, yes, thank you. Shut up, Hummel. I'm trying to explain. So then afterwards, okay, and then to top it off, all right. Toma almost broke my arms today. Luckily, my arms are still working.
Yeah, shame I wasn't there for that.
That I got them.
So in the end, so in the end, your issue,
Doesn't even matter.
you're a bitch,
What happened to the other 11?
and I'm not with your girl.
Such as myself, half human, half inferno, whichever. Come from a rare race of sorts.
This motherfucker trying to take my woman away from me, you scumbag.
I can and I will, but I choose not to
I don't know if you ever seen these.
because you're a friend.
Strange looking metal.
I've
Weird configuration
never
of the
seen
sword.
someone
not
fight so
just an
hard to
object
be
you can take.
on their back before in my life.
It's actually for this purpose. See him pull out a mana crystal.
I hope you get your back blown out by a sumo wrestler, bitch. Now, anywho,
What the hell
Pommel,
are you talking about?
Jack question.
don't worry about it, Scar. Come on, Pommel, let's go fight. Let's go fight now, Pommel.
Don't worry about it.
gonna fight right now, buddy.
They're doing a
What
spar.
are you doing?
Rayo and Pommel are going to
I'm
spar.
gonna go battle.
I just realized this is like the one time I have an excuse to hang out with you, like after like 3 months.
Look, I'm glad you're hanging out with me. Why? Because my day has been crazy.
Skill issue.
I'd be hanging out with you more, but I got like no excuse for you because you're so busy, and I have like no, like I can't be involved in like half the business you're involved in.
It's fine.
I want to
but
be.
Just know, for some reason, I'm a popular guy around here. People have come to me about everything.
I mean, it's your heritage, right? I mean, divinity attracts followers.
Yeah,
Or
and
is
he's
that
also a
still
black
thing? Is that
mage.
still not a thing, or?
He's also royalty.
What does that have to do? Aslan.
Everyone likes chocolate.
Give me caramel.
Hell.
It's a fact of life.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I guess.
I mean, I prefer coffee.
What?
Strawberry's my favorite.
What sort of woman are you? What did you just say?
I said I prefer coffee.
My kind of woman. You're a strange woman who
Hey,
tastes like
I heard that. I heard that, Pommel.
Huh?
Honestly, in the realm of dreams, you'd be surprised.
Nothing.
I heard you
Pommel,
loud and clear as you were
Aslan.
walking away.
Hey, Pommel. Hey, Pommel.
Don't
look,
worry about it. I
while
was
I
just
was
mumbling
walking
about
over
the
here,
comment.
Pommel, while I was walking over here before our fight starts, I would like for you to know that Aslan said she'd enter the dream realm to blow your back out. I heard her say it just now.
I did not.
He also said that it's his kind of woman as well.
This is very emotional. This is like a very pinnacle point in our development. I don't need to be hearing this.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Okay, first off, I know you're like super strong, all right? Fire buddy, quick, buff me like crazy. Thank you, buddy.
Wow,
Right.
using an elemental as a power battery.
What do you mean? Pommel is me. Pommel's
we
way
start-
stronger than me.
Best 2 out of 3, yeah?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, shit.
Means the
How many people
person
are
to
in
hit
that
the ground
thing?
2 times before the other loses.
Ah, okay, got it.
Got the 100% boost.
Well, if I'm 100% boosted, it's go time.
Oh boy. Oh, looks like there's a bit of a crowd forming. I'll count you two down. Pommel, ready? Rayo, ready?
Ready.
Begin.
Suppose I should get some battle music going, yeah? Yep, I should probably get some battle music going, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, go me. Go me being responsible.
What was that? Eldritch Blast! Eldritch!
Just so that way I'm not getting hit.
probably won't be able to do this with fire alone. Okay.
I trust you. Only a little bit.
Then if this is the case, I'll have to use my technique from my village. King of the Iron Fist. Okay.
Why does that remind me of a certain sailor that
He's doing Street Fighter references. And he's playing his main. He's doing his main fighting skills. God damn it. Yeah, I fucking knew he was gonna do his Street Fighter BS. Come on, Arm. What the fuck?
One all.
Where'd you learn to count? We're even.
He's right, it's 1-1. Whoever knocks the other.
I can't believe you just did. I can't believe you just did that. I'm fangirling right now. Wait a minute.
What?
Shit. That really threw me off. Oh, wait. No, right. Sorry.
I'll end this harmlessly for you, Rael, out of respect for our brotherhood. Tasha's hideous laughter. Roll against
that's
me.
where you're wrong. Arcane, guide my hand.
Oh,
I cast the spell.
Ooh. You want me to roll for this? I can. Alright, so this one will be
You'd have the
pommel.
advantage.
Yeah, I'm rolling for you first since you cast first. 12, Rail. 4 and 3. The spell failed.
Constitution save. Another roll between us.
Alright. There's a 14. Do I need to roll again?
For me, yes.
6.
6 for me?
Yep, 14 for him.
Spell fails. Joke wasn't too funny. Strong will. Didn't expect anything less.
Well, what can I say? When you've been through enough battles, you learned a thing or two. Well then. Check out this technique I've learned.
What the fuck?
Now, sand kick up.
Whole arm.
Uh-oh.
Again, Pummel get his ass kicked.
Rayo wins. And I think you both had a wonderful time. Come on, Pummel. Reaches for your hand.
Feels different this time.
Yep. Sparring for fun.
Feels right this time.
You've come
Man,
a
does
long
it
way.
suck to have sand in my hair, though.
Hey, Aslan.
Aslan just...
My little bro is awesome.
Hmm?
Do you know mind magic?
Do I know magic?
You broke my arm
Mind
just by
magic.
shaking it.
Is that one of your
Yeah.
things? Mind magic? I thought it
Here,
was.
hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
We need Basil to be cured of madness.
My
I
arm's
do not
good.
life
Step
drain.
one,
I life
make Basil go more
give,
insane.
bro,
Step
yeah.
2, get rid of the insanity.
Well, you've got the
According to
strongest.
Califax.
How many tiers of insanity does he have? Because there's
Never
3
thought I'd
tiers.
make it this
He needs
far.
to be at tier 3 for mind magic to be useful.
Not there yet. We need to make him go insane first.
You've got
Say the same for you.
Oh yeah, Pommel's
Have a good night, Jack.
Speaking of,
You as well.
Yeah, they're also suffering from a level of insanity, if I'm not mistaken.
it will get your
Oh,
insanity
don't
cured.
you like it? I can just
Yeah, no,
lock it away and
Pommel's
it's fine.
completely free of his insanity.
No, you're going insane and then we're
He's
curing
just...
you.
Yeah, Pommel's just fine.
Though Pommel...
I just remember hearing that they got eaten by the cat, so I just assumed.
You weren't going anywhere.
They
You just
did,
get cured.
but I managed to...
Pardon me.
At least you know
Of course I did.
His
Why wouldn't I?
wounds.
Might as well just get used to it. All right, so hit me. What we got?
Let's have an introduction.
It is a twister,
Honestly, my whole person wouldn't be as
but it is
strong
going to
as
be
it
set on
used to
fire.
be.
I can believe it when I say I can help, huh?
Ooh. Interesting. I'll have a little bit of resistance to that, considering Infernal.
I do believe I
Good, I don't want to hurt you.
owe you assistant trip to whatever fate you want to kick me.
Right? Come on, then.
Rest assured, you know who will be there. Just have to call.
I'll roll for myself.
Well, considering I just had a crash
You want me to
course
roll
on
for
all
you?
things Fae,
Yeah, sure, go
I
ahead.
think I know what to look out for.
Mage advantage.
You have a 16.
And as
Oh, wait a minute, no.
always, Rael,
Advantage. Give me a moment.
I'd be willing to assist you with this.
Still a
Fae,
16.
especially
So the
after
16,
what I saw last time.
The curse
you'll be able to create just that. As for Torg's 19, I will act out accordingly. As you would see, the fire and embers start burning onto his armor, but he'll take it.
Would you like something to eat? You tired?
No, strangely, I have energy for like
Whoa!
until
I can actually feel that.
Drop kick.
Just blow it away before it gets too hot.
Pommel, actually...
You'll just see his metal just smoking up and shake. I can actually feel that. That's good. A little mist of a sort of tornado-like
Okay.
formation with a little bit of
I'm
fire in it.
basically done.
That is a
But I got none planned, anything else, so I'm gonna end it here with the lovely fight.
Problem. Oh, and to leave a little bit of content back, like I said,
So
the
yeah,
fire is strong in gust of wind.
I'm gonna end it here.
I would like to suggest
So
something.
thank you guys so much for watching. Hold on, let me step it up away. So thank you guys so much for watching, and for those that are gonna watch this into the future, I don't know who the fuck will, but I greatly appreciate it nonetheless. I wish I was able to talk to Sulfur, but it's fine. But yeah, anyways, as always, I'll see you guys later. Peace.